Shady was expanding his consciousness with some incense.
You know what they say, smoke weed every day. Open that mind's eye.
Does this place have a name?
Ooh, I don't think I thought about the name. Or unless I have it on my notes somewhere. Let's take a look-see. No, that's Galvin. Wasn't it called Wistol? Nistol? Como, do you know?
Yes. Excuse me, what?
Do you know what this place was called? Because I think it's what's called Nistol.
I don't think we've actually did the name the last time we played this.
Sure. Okay.
I don't think there was a name.
Yeah, okay. It's good. It's good. Come on.
What?
You need to get aggressive. But you were inside a small house, abandoned because a lot of people are sealed in time bubbles. And so the question becomes, what are you going to do now that you know that there's some strange energy going up to the old Warner estate?
Well, first things first, I'm going to send a courier back to New Brick to fetch my fez. Since I just remembered that it should be completed by now.
The world is ending. Stuff is like approaching the end.
Yeah.
And then the courier shows up. It's like, can I have the fez now?
It's your fez and it's your money.
It's and the courier relays the message. It's like, if I'm gonna die wearing my fez.
Yep.
It's the one thing he wanted. That's what he's gonna spend
It's
that wish on.
Yes.
Well,
we're not level. I don't have access to level 9 spells yet, so there's no wish.
You can always find items with wishes on them. Like, what is a campaign if you don't get a wish at some point? Or a deck of many things or something stupid like that?
You know how wishes work. You need something non-threatening, like a chicken sandwich.
He says, as he experienced the consequences of asking for a chicken sandwich.
Well, I mean... we didn't really get to the part with negatives about that. There were only benefits, so far it was nice.
Yeah, well, we had a Ifrit in a bottle, but then we gave that up.
Yeah.
All right. So, how much will it be to hire someone to go fetch my fizz?
Well, to be honest,
it's probably a week's travel.
It'd be a week back and forth. So yeah, like a gold piece or two.
Yeah, I'll give someone 2 gold pieces to go fetch my fizz.
There's like a small little like next to the notice board. There's like couriers to take care of that. So one of them just gives you a little salute and just runs off. After you give him the instructions, of course.
I just realized that was the fez cat that you drew. Did you show it to Belmore?
Hmm?
Oh Taffy? no, I drew some things. It might have been shady. Slim shady.
Should I link it?
You could if you want to.
Okay, if I'm gonna find it, because you post a lot.
Oh, why the hell does it do this? For some reason, if I just put my mouse low or high on the screen on the live dashboard, it automatically decides, you know what, you want to scroll. I'm like, no.
Huh.
Why is this like this? What fucking idiot thought that was a good idea? Yeah. Now it stopped. Okay, good. Oh, I think I know why I did that. It's because it thought I was still shifting shit around.
Shifting shit?
You know,
alliterative appeal.
Wait, did the courier just run off like on foot?
Here's 2 gold pieces. You just zoom. I didn't even tell you where to go.
Well, after you give him specific instructions, well, he probably has like a horse, like a strange animal that looks like a horse.
Ah, good.
Probably a real-looking horse will be like.
Or maybe it was a centaur. Who knows?
How much for an express service.
An express service? Do you mean like someone who goes full speed the whole way? Like they have an undead horse?
Well, that or some kind of flying creature or something that takes a little less time.
Well,
Or just...
well, you're looking at like double price. Like 5 gold pieces for that.
Alright, I'll spend 3 more gold pieces to get something a little bit faster than a normal rider.
In that case, it would take like 3 days.
Yay.
At least you'll have your fez in time.
This is a pittance, what I have in money, so yeah. Gladly spend a little bit.
Moving right along.
Alright, well,
what is Como doing there? What is, what's her name doing there in all this?
There are still cultists in the city, right?
Yeah.
So I'm on the lookout for those. I'm going to at least track their movements and their actions. I'm going to see if they're actually supporting the spell with the bubbles, like maybe it's a concentration thing.
They don't seem to be like doing anything with the bubbles, other than like most tourists, like kind of like try to touch them and try to go like, "Ooh, look at this! Look at what the Ash Lords can do." Like you try to listen in a bit, maybe ask some questions, but they don't have any faintest clue how the stuff works.
So nobody has any idea, and the last time we checked, I forgot what were the results of Billmore's meditation.
No. Well, my meditation pretty much revealed that the origin of these bubbles is in the Manor up ahead. Something broke there, and bubbles appeared.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the Ash people are just kind of claiming this as their thing, when it probably doesn't have anything to do with them.
So, what's your move?
Yes.
That little boy going, fuck.
Yes. This is me realizing that the guys here have no idea what's going on themselves.
What is with this fucking bubbles thing?
Yeah, exactly, this is my question. In fact, I'm going to approach one of the cultists and I'm going to ask him exactly this question.
Fucking bubbles.
Yes, what the fuck is going on with these bubbles?
Well, they're just like spheres. Like, the only reason they're bubbles is because the stuff inside has this weird, shady lighting to it.
I would imagine this is what the cultist has replied to me, and I'm going to say, fine, what are the orbs? What the fuck is up with the orbs?
I don't know.
Can you imagine you approach the cultist and you ask him, what the hell is up with these bubbles? And he's like, well, actually they're orbs. Oh my god.
Well, technically speaking, topologically speaking, they're called spheres.
Exactly.
That one's a Klein bottle.
Clearly it's a tortoise, not a turtle.
Taurus, not a tortoise. It's like a donut.
It's a tortoise.
So, the cultists don't know. They don't have any, like some of there are sages and, like, intelligent people who are looking at the stuff and trying to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, the most they know, the most they've got, like, written on their little notepads is time magic or something. It's not ice. It's not like a material that's there. So, time magic, most likely.
Time magic. Well, I'm definitely not have no idea what the hell is time magic because I don't think I've ever used it.
Chronomancy is a very specific and very advanced art. The old world had lots of it. Mostly people trying to save a couple of minutes off their bus trip.
Yeah. Bus trip. Well, in that case, I'd like to ask the mage whether or not he actually recognizes any of this. Would it be Knowledge Arcana, I suppose?
Sure.
Okay. Expand down. Well, he has no idea. Or he doesn't remember. Or he doesn't want to tell me. Which would it be?
I don't know.
Which
Does your
should it
character
be?
have, does your mage have specific backgrounds with chronomancy?
That is a mystery, which is why I'm asking you, what should it be? He is tied in with the whole Ash Lords thing, so I would imagine he would at least be aware, but I suppose he just doesn't want to tell
He
me.
probably knows like the basics of how chronomancy works, which
Maybe.
is, it's really simple. It's really simple, really, he says in your head as he starts off on a tirade on how you can use magical energies to sort of divert time into a pocket dimension. So time technically still flows, but it flows somewhere else. And all that kind of jazz.
Wow.
Essentially,
That is
it's
actually
sucking
very
time
impressive.
out of an area.
And it's transferring it somewhere else.
Yes.
So somewhere else the time is passing at twice the rate.
Presumably. Although you can also just have it pass in a void and nothing happens. Sort of like pumping smoke out into space. So yeah. Oh, that's a cutie. Water paint cutie.
I think I found a thing about Shady while I was looking for another Shady.
Gun cocks slowly.
Well, that depends on what you allow me to call with my back weapon ability.
What is Shady doing as Como's doing all kinds of investigations and really taking a sweet time on it? This boy guy's doing that.
Well, I guess I'll scout ahead and see what the road up to the manor looks like.
The road up to the manor looks fine. The bubbles, there's like time bubbles, like really small ones on the road. And they create a very distinct discoloration because like rain doesn't fall into these orbs. The weather doesn't affect it. The sunlight doesn't affect it. So it looks generally a bit darker in place, and other place looks a bit brighter and lighter.
Wait, if the light, well, I mean, if there's no time in there, so the light would just be staying still, which means that it would not illuminate light, which means it would be just a solid black orb.
It's magic.
Okay, fine. Stretch.
Don't you sass me with your black hole technology.
It's not black hole, it's just because there's no light. It's the absence of light. It's not just darkness.
Which is, okay. Point is that the bubbles get smaller and smaller the closer you get to the manor until they just stop. Completely. And by then, you're standing right next to the large brick wall that surrounds the manor. And probably more importantly, you're standing right in front of the gate. Which is a very big, fancy gate.
Ooh.
And you can see a very poorly kept garden behind it, because you know that the Werners left a while ago. So by now their garden's a bit overrun.
I'm gonna knock on the gate. I'm gonna rattle it a little bit.
You're not there. You're like doing your investigation stuff. You went ahead.
Oh, he's just a Shady then. Yep. Never mind. Will you call in for me?
Won't I even remember to do that? I'm just going ahead, forging ahead.
Your apprentice is with you, though. Don't worry. Little bird lady's there.
Oh, right. Yeah.
She's not gonna stay behind when you're moving along.
Well, I mean, I'll probably hear like cat noises.
In the distance.
In the distance, yes.
Right. Did I write down her name anywhere?
Como, as your
yes.
I assume that as you start to walk up the path and start to notice this,
yes,
your character has a moment of smartness, which is that because of the way that the time bubbles form, you have the strange feeling that it's sort of like it's an expanding circle, but it expands slower the bigger it gets, which might explain why the small time bubbles here, like, have a much more dramatic effect than the ones down there. You have no
That
idea
is
how large this effect
fascinating.
can be if unchecked.
Yeah, is it still spreading, by the way?
Like I said, it's going slower, and a time bubble.
No. No, you meant like slower. I meant slower depending on the size, or slower is it still expanding, is just slowing down.
So the bubbles that are down to the village are bigger than the bubbles up here.
Right.
The bubbles don't grow or move in any way.
So there's like a gradient of size. Okay.
Yes. In fact, you start to notice like bubbles off in the distance, like away from the town, where like there's nothing. There's just bubbles. What is this map? Oh, it's a cool map of a place. The Judges Guild.
Yeah, it's from a Tegel Manor. So, like these really old adventure stuff.
Ah, the old adventure stuff.
Huge map.
Back when people had names that weren't fucking stupid. And everyone was this fantasy glaze and was just like, these are people.
Gasp.
So one thing I don't like is that there's so much fucking fantasy glaze on everything. I liked it when it was just, it's medieval, but there's magic. I guess that's why I don't like 5e and Pathfinder so much. There's a lot more fantasy glazing over it.
Oh.
There's a certain charm to when people are just like oafs. Oaf. Anyway, Coma, you're now at the gate. You're standing next to the gate.
Whoa. Where'd you come from?
Fucking bubbles.
I could find a good fucking...
Alright, bubble theory.
I just walked here, yes.
Mm-hmm. Ah, and there's mist.
Mist waves.
Are they
Right,
dangerous in any way?
The bubbles?
The mist waves.
No, Miss Dawnfeather is the lady. The bird.
Oh!
Yeah, my warlock assistant.
With spooky GM defined powers. Who is mostly a swordsman, but has some powers because shadow stuff.
Which is fine.
Okay, so we are looking at the gate.
It's a sturdy gate. It's made out of high quality adamantine, which is impressive considering everything.
And nobody took it away?
No.
Ugh.
They probably tripped on the way up and broke their neck.
So there's a wall of some kind going around this place?
Yes, it's a very high brick wall, so about 10 feet high.
Okay, well, is the gate locked? Poke at the gate?
You poke at the gate, there's like chains around the front. Like the people that left this put a chain on it.
Oh.
They chained it up. Is the lock on the outside or on the inside?
On the outside because they left. It'd be kind of awkward if to pick through it.
Well, maybe they just locked from something that was coming from outside. You know.
Okay. Can I attempt to lockpick the gate?
You can just probably crawl over it.
Well,
Wink, wink.
yeah. Well, yeah, but I'm thinking about you.
That would require you to make a tools check with thieves' tools.
Oh, well, I don't have that. No, yeah. What is sleight of hand for? Like, is it just for stealing stuff?
Sleight of
like
hand is kind of like doing little hand tricks and stealing shit.
Okay. Alright, well, yeah, let's forget about that then. I'll just climb over.
Well, there's a sturdy gate. It's entirely possible to climb over, but there's like sharp spikes at the top, and because it's adamantine, those things are still very sharp.
Ooh. Oh, this is overtly fancy.
So I'll require some acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
To avoid cutting yourself specifically.
I'll use my inspiration to give me advantage on this.
What a place to use it. Well, you saved yourself the hassle of getting hurt, so you're on the other side now. You should have landed with a small thud. There's some minor snow, and you notice just how cold it is now that you're standing with your feet in it.
Yep, I backflip over the gate.
Wait a moment.
Yeah.
Is there snow only locally, or is it just everywhere?
You're like higher up. You're higher up the mountains now. Like you were pretty high up in the village itself, but now you're way up there.
Okay, yeah, okay, fair enough, makes sense.
Okay.
Crunchy crunch between your feet.
It's probably very cold. And I have a penalty against cold, I think. Oh wait, it's not. Yeah, never mind. Well, I mean, I'll still play it as if it is the case, but it is clearly not the case for this particular character. Not stat-wise.
I know, Kobo.
It's cold.
Okay, well, I'm over. What about you guys?
The bird can probably just kind of fly.
Flap, flap.
Yes.
Alright, well. Coming Misty, it's fine. There's
Do you have any rope? The Mist asks.
I guess
Bombs? Rope?
Mist takes the rope and throws it over the wall.
oh, yeah. Well, I have rope too.
Just climb the rope.
Well, I mean, I could just jump. I have the ability to do so.
I mean, this is
In any case, I'm going to use the rope to crawl over. Yes.
Clamber, clamber.
Yes.
So,
As I land, like, how deep is the snow inside? Because obviously there are the walls, and unless there was just the gate and no walls.
Oh wait, I forgot to update the thing. Okay, so it's now no longer October. It's not like November.
Can you imagine?
It's like early.
There's a mansion and there's a gate, but there's no walls. So we literally just crawled over a gate, even though we could just move around it.
Anyway, the foot's it's not like even a foot high. It's enough to hear like satisfying crunch as you walk, but it's not like impeding your movement in any way. Satisfying snow crunch. Bird wears boots, and it's like should have bought boots.
I have boots. It's just that it's still cold.
Then buy socks.
I'll need alcohol or a good fight to keep myself warm.
I should have applied Fog of War to this map before I switched over, but I forgot to do it. Whoops. Oh well.
It's okay.
You don't know where to go anyway.
Yeah, we don't.
Okay, so now that you're standing in the garden, you can see that there's like a small path. You can vaguely make it out that's going off to the west and to the east. And the one that goes to the west is going up to a statue of sorts.
West and east obviously being in relation to the map.
In relation to the map, for simplicity's sake.
I take a look-see at the statue first.
The statue is that of a very interesting-looking lady, of a race you can't quite place. It looks humanoid enough, like it's not a monster or beast race of any kind. And she's holding a jar of sorts.
Is she human?
Huh.
Could be.
Jar.
I mean, we probably don't have a lot of practice
That'd be
telling.
knowledge nature. Or nature, I mean.
Maybe it will be knowledge history, because humans are dead.
I mean, they teach you about dinos in biology class, so...
That said, the mage would probably know it
not
too.
history
so.
class.
Well, they're history in this class, but yes, I am completely clueless. Yes.
The best you can make out is that it's a mixture of all kinds of like there's like a lot in it. It's not like any specific race. It's like whoever made this tried to make it as generally and broadly appealing as possible.
So it's just like, yeah.
At least that's the feeling you get. It could just be a half elf and you're an idiot.
That's weird. So, does it have any kind of inscription or anything on it to identify?
Like maybe at the base, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a plaque at the bottom.
Ooh.
It is written in Elvish. A very fancy handwriting too.
Any
the
of
mage
you
knows it.
Any of you can read this flowery stuff?
Sure. I can step in, just double checking. Yeah. I can do that.
Well then, have at it.
What do I read?
Can you give me a text? Check first, because this is like really flowery writing. You know, let me just put it like this: it's like Russian doctor handwriting.
Yeah, I get what you mean, and I failed to read it.
You were able to make out like a few words like
Right.
water and life, like really basic words, but the rest is like, Jesus, why did they do this? Why would you write it like this?
I'm gonna show you the Russian cursive, by the way.
It's great.
Yes. Here you go.
It looks like just some lines at this point.
Aha.
Heck,
Mayo has woken up.
there's Mayo.
It's,
Mayonnaise.
yeah, that's... Wow.
Anyway, the statue does hold like it's like a lady in a nice robe. She holds a pot. The pot's slightly slanted over. The pot itself is not like a solid object.
It's not?
No,
What is it
it
then?
has a hollow. It has a hollow, like it's a proper pot instead of being like
Oh.
a solid rock piece.
I would like to stand on my tiptoes and reach into it. Even if I need, like, if I even need to do that.
You reach
Like,
into
can I
the
just
pot.
reach
It is extremely cold within the pot.
colder than here?
Like you just put your fingers in it, and it's like you stuck your hand in a place so cold, like you stuck it right into a lawyer's heart.
Heck, do I have any sort of tools like pliers or whatever?
Do you? I'm not your inventory.
I'm just checking. Inventory as I'm asking this. Well, I mean, I have alchemist supplies, so I'd imagine I have some sort of tongs in there. Or pliers. Really. Or calipers. In which case I would like to reach with those because I don't want to freeze my hands off. Because being a fashionable lizard lady, I'm using fingerless gloves.
Fashion.
Fashion, yes.
You reach inside with whatever tools you have available with you,
Yes.
and you kind of reach around for a while because you don't know what you're looking for because you can't look inside. Get a little too high up for that. So you pick around, click, 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 and it suddenly gets stuck on something.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very distinct shape, and your pliers really catch onto it, and it doesn't seem to quite budge yet.
Is it like frozen to the stuff? Also Diablo music, nice.
You don't know. Well, the thing is, it's not stone because it doesn't feel like stone to your pliers.
Is it solid?
It's solid.
Does it like move at all, or
It budges very slightly.
so it's like something inserted into an indentation, maybe?
Could be.
Okay.
It's
Can I
rounded,
pull
like
it out?
what it's inserted into is a different material than the stone around it because you don't hear scraping when you push against it.
I see. Can I pull it out?
If you try hard enough, you might be able to wiggle it out.
How hard do I need to try? Is it a strength check? Try
Strength check.
or
You're going to succeed, but you
Heck.
can put your back out if you fail, if you don't do this right, because you're going to fall off.
I know. Well, he's a big pushover, so heck.
Okay, you managed to
He's getting used to that, buddy.
You wedge it out, and inside your pliers is a small, very pale-looking cube, and it emits almost a constant freezing fog.
Is it like an ice cube?
Not quite. It's opaque. It could be opaque ice, but
Can I try to identify it? What would I use for this? This is
Well-
clearly a magical item because, at the very least, it's not it's not natural. So I would just stare at it.
you stare at it. It's a very cold cube, and it's starting to freeze to your pliers. Just by
heck.
ambient humidity.
I kind of want to lick it, but I don't want to have people like boil water to freeze me out of it.
Your tongue would freeze before it even touches it.
That would hurt a lot. Damn. Well, it's clearly a magical item. I do have a container, but it's probably gonna freeze everything inside of it. We can turn it into the best cooler for beer and other beverages.
Neat.
If it's a cube of infinite coldness, that's awesome. I show it to Shady and the bird. I ask them if they have any idea of what it is.
I'll take a look.
It's a very cold cube. And Miss degrees. It's a very cold cube.
It's a cold. It's a permanent ice cube.
Wow, the mage actually knows what it is, probably.
The mage knows one thing about this ice cube, or at least he manages to sort of theorize something together in his head, which is that if you were to put this in direct contact with water, it would probably freeze like a pretty sizable area.
So I would imagine it's one of the ciphers, right?
Yeah. No, not really. Like, it's not going to run out of steam. It's more like a trinket or an oddity.
Is it possible to actually store it without freezing over?
You could wrap it in some cloth, and then it would mostly dampen the effect. It has more effect on liquids and gases than it does on solids.
Okay, in which case I'm gonna
Interesting.
pull out some handkerchief or something and just wrap it up and put it in the box.
Like, it's not even specifically cold. It's that it forcefully changes phases of objects, which make them cold.
I'm gonna use it to cool our beverages from this point onward.
You now have a very cold bag of water that is frozen, because it's very difficult to manipulate the temperature.
Heck.
This whole thing kind of reminded me of work.
This is amazing. We're using potentially a weapon of mass destruction to cool our beers.
Well, they had it just hidden in a statue for some reason.
Well, to be fair, the best you sort of stare at it, and the thing you can extrapolate is odds are that water was in it. Like, you pour water in it, and it sort of makes this beautiful stream downwards, and the cube would keep it frozen. So you'd have like an ice pouring out.
Oh.
Ooh.
I mean, this is a little bit morbid, but I'm very interested. What would potentially happen if I just eat it?
It would probably turn into a solid statue of ice.
Eat it. Eat it. No one wants to eat it.
The answer to all ice problems,
Technically, we're all made of majority water. Like, I don't know how you guys live with all this sloshing, but... Ugh.
Downvote all the water in your body. Let the minority rule your bodies. And dehydrate yourself.
Not the minority. There's minors in there.
No, that's not how it works.
Well, all right. We have a ice cube now. That's wonderful. And what about the front door?
The front door...
Holy crap, you're fast.
Brim.
Holy shit.
I actually am.
I imagine they just walked off while you were, like, fritzing around with the cube. I mean, like, should I eat this?
I'm just waddling through the snow at, like, waist deep.
Well, I do have feline agility, which doubles my move. Oh.
Anyway, you look at a door. It's a very well-made door. It's got some, it would have, like, a gold trimming and all that, but it's an outside door, so it would get damaged very easily. So it's just a very nice, sturdy door.
Okay. Is it locked?
It has a
Knock
place where you
first.
can put a keyhole.
Wait, where it would have a keyhole, but it does not have a keyhole.
Okay. Well, I...
Look inside.
Oh, yeah. Look inside the keyhole.
In and look. Yeah.
Is there a key in the keyhole on the side?
I mean, people left this place. They probably took the key with them.
Damn. Everything is probably wrapped up in, like, plastic inside. Because they plan to come back.
Well, actually, as he looks inside, he sees a big statue in the center of the hallway.
Another one? Does it look in any way or form similar to the one that's outside?
It's a very impressive statue of, like, some sort of creature wearing plate mail.
Huh.
I've only been busy for like 30 minutes though, Mayo, so... Oh, look at them, pretty magics. Cobalt magics.
Yes! And look at the head on the other one.
God, they're so cute.
It's cobalt propaganda.
You're
Yes,
standing in
I'm
front
gonna...
of the door.
I'm gonna peep into the hole, and then I'm gonna knock on the door and see if there's any movement inside.
You don't see anything move.
Okay. Are there like any windows?
There are plenty of windows all over the place.
Okay. Well, I'll head. Where's the nearest one? Like on the ground level?
Right next to the door, really. It's a very well lit hallway.
Okay. How big a window are we talking about here?
It's a really big window. It's like easily a couple of feet across.
Right then.
It has some metal bars in front of it to like keep thieves out, but it's not like adamantine or anything super special.
Oh, right. So my plan was to just break the window, but there are bars in the way that's feasible.
What are you, a burglar cat?
I am a cat.
Are you a burglar too?
Don't be a
Como,
cat
please,
thief.
don't be racist.
Don't be racist. Well, you know, you're like urban.
Irving cat.
Probably more of an wonder about. I could increase my portfolio. Oh. How strong are you, Olga?
Well, not particularly. Why?
Well, since we don't have a key, and I suspect you aren't a locksmith either.
I don't actually have a locksmith tool. I suppose I could just fashion something from like a hairpin. If I had any hair or pins.
Well, could you maybe try ramming the door?
With ramming.
Yeah, just take a little bit, couple of steps back, and just run at it.
Actually, like, let me check something. Yeah, I don't think any of these will actually work, but yes, I would actually like to check if I can do anything to the obstacle in any way or form, like realistically, or if I'm just gonna flatten myself against the wall or a door.
Well,
Oh, no.
Is it something that I can realistically kick in?
you could probably break off some parts of the door to make a hole or knock it off its hinges.
I can cast a fireball, you know. Just blow the shit out of the door.
Fireball!
It's like, can you maybe like knock the door or do something or lockpick
Fireball
it?
would
Just
actually melt metals. Would, like, probably melt the bars.
Well,
oh,
actually, Boyka, step back a bit, okay? I'm going to take
Okay.
take out the slender spindle I have in my stuff somewhere. I'm going to jam it into my shoulder somewhere.
oh,
Oh, I know it.
Eh. And I
Buff.
suddenly buff up.
Suddenly you hear shady buff. Oh my! Could you stop with the gun bolts? They're cute. They're so cute.
All right.
Look how small he is.
And now I'm going to just try to ram the door open with my shoulder. Shoulder tackle the door.
Roll me a strength check.
Wah.
wow.
You bonk into the door. You hear a crack.
It's not enough.
And you kind
Ooh.
of fall through the door. Sturdy hinges.
Love trick. I love it.
Blam.
It hurts as you're on the ground and you feel sore, but no real damage.
Ah.
He bashes himself against the door, and then the bird comes up to it. It's like it's a pull door, and she just opens it.
You never actually tried the handles, so
That's what I said.
she just leans over to the handles and goes click, and it just opens up.
Ah.
Oh my god, this is gonna be ridiculous, yes.
So why are you the Shadow Lord?
Why are you the Shadow Lord?
I opened the door.
The majority, the overwhelming majority of people in power got there because they got lucky, not because of their some inherent like skill or ability.
I don't know, man. What Shady went through is not exactly something you'd call lucky.
Well, it's lucky that they survived.
Hmm. Yeah.
She just kind of throws the the wood with the handle on it away.
I'm the cat that lived.
Fair enough.
All right then. Thank you, Misty. I loosened the door up for you.
You have to step through a hole in the door, by the way. Like, it's not clean to the ground or anything.
Is it shady shaped?
Close enough.
Close enough.
They can't identify you by it. That much I'll tell you.
Well, yes, because it was a buffy cat and not a regular cat.
All right. So there was a statue here. What did the statue look like?
The statue is a creature in plate mail. But from down here, it's hard to make out what the head is because it's like 2 stories tall.
Wow. That is a big interior.
That's a big
Yeah,
lad.
it's a double floor hallway with one of them balustrades.
I'm gonna pick into one of the side rooms and I'm gonna look around the place in case there's some enemies or traps or whichever.
You peek into the side room.
Yeah, pretty much the same thing. Yeah. What's in here?
That means I get to pull something up. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba.
Stuff.
Como, you peek into the room.
Yes.
And you see a whole bunch of stuff.
Shady, look, it's stuff.
Oh, well, what about the stuff I might be seeing here, over here?
It's a dining room for one. There's like a whole bunch of things sort of standing around.
Ah, that sort of things.
As for Shady, you look into a room and you see a big fireplace, some nice chairs in front of it. They're very nice chairs. There seems to be someone sitting in one of the chairs.
Okay. Can I make out what sort of person it might be?
They have a very strange head. It's very smooth. There's weird ears, sharp ears sticking out.
Okay. Like, I wasn't very supple when I came in, so like.
The creature seems undisturbed.
Do they react? Huh. Well, I see a bunch of creatures that are waiting for something to happen, I would imagine. Do they look like they've been around for a while?
These creatures are in a very how to put this, in a very far state of decay, but they don't seem like they've moved in forever.
Advanced state of decay. Yes,
Still,
I think.
looks like they've been having a dinner, huh? Are there any handles on the door that I can jam or close it? Just so they don't hit us in the back.
You can
I mean, they
try.
can probably
With what?
break through. They can probably break through walls, but you know, at least they should put in some effort.
They gotta try.
They gotta try. Yeah, they gotta work for this lizard ass. So, are there like any candle holders or canes or anything of the sort?
There's like candelabras on the walls.
Candelabras on the walls. Well, we still have rope and such, so I would like to tie the door handles together.
Not made.
Yep.
You've
Nice.
knotted the door.
I'm sorry, what?
You've knotted the door.
Yes.
Oh,
I've tied the knot. Ha 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 ha.
Can I identify the creature in the fireplace room? From
Mary's
just,
jokes.
from just looking from behind.
Give me history. Creature's old.
Oh, it's
You
not
feel
horrible.
it might be some type of spooky undead.
Oh,
The vampiric kind.
crap.
Does vampirism exist in 5e?
To the best I know, probably.
What kind of infection? Well, does Shady share this information with me? Because if he does, I would like to
What?
try to recall whether or not they carry any particular diseases.
Methinks there's a vampire in the other room. What did you see over there?
Good thing I like garlic. It's probably not gonna work.
Okay,
but,
this is by the way, this is how it works. If a vampire is killed, if a person is killed by a bite and buried in the ground, the next day they rise as vampire spawn under their control. So that's how vampires spread in general.
Huh. But if they don't die?
Then the bites, I don't think does anything.
Well, it's probably
It's a
like
strong
an infection.
bite though.
Yeah, well, I can bite them too. In fact... Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, do you have, like, any stakes? Of the wooden kind? It's daylight, still, I think. So it's probably just, like, resting.
Yeah, well, this is a weird manor.
I know, right? Can we entrap it in? Can we encase it in ice using the artifact we just picked up?
I mean, it could case you in ice if you try to eat it. So.
Yeah,
What
you
about the vampire?
just just walk up to the vampire and make it eat an ice cube.
The problem
That's
is that the cube would probably bounce
easy.
off of him after freezing just a little bit. So. You need to
Oh,
enforce
yeah,
some sort of
vampires are-
prolonged contact.
Vampires are pretty cold, yeah.
Yeah, just grapple the vampire and make him eat an ice cube.
There
It
is
is a-
absolutely no chance this guy's gonna be, like, peaceful. Because we're trespassing. And we just broke the door down.
Well, they, like, none of them have, like, reacted in any way to our presence yet.
Because it's the middle of the day.
Middle of the day, and this place is weird. Like, there's weird time magics going on all around, so who knows what they are.
We watch outside and the sun and moon literally switch, like there's a giant dial just turning, like, whoop, it's the middle of the night, vampire wakes up. Whoops.
Hmm.
Well, we can at the very least pretend that this thing is not gonna wake up immediately, so we can still investigate the rest of it. In which case, this door is now locked, so we'll poke around this one. And we'll let the bird watch the vampire in case he wakes up. Because if there's a vampire, I would imagine he's the mastermind behind everything else. So if he starts moving, then everything else moves.
Oh yeah. Misty, keep an eye on that door.
She
Correct?
salutes you. Oi, oi, Captain.
Oh yeah, Captain. Wow, Shady, you're now a pirate captain, apparently.
Well,
Nice.
what works for me.
You move into a small hallway as you go north.
Yep.
Welcome to the hallway. There's some doors.
Welcome to the hallway, yes.
Welcome to the oh, wait.
Yeah, let's check on this door again, just to confirm that my suspicions that this thing actually leads back to the dining room.
You creak the door open, and you immediately see one standing in front of the door. Yes.
Holy fucking shitballs. I'm gonna close it as slowly as I did, and I'm gonna try to tie it down again.
Okay. Well, I'll take a peek in this room.
It's a storage room.
Ah. Okay.
Things haven't moved in a while, right?
Hmm?
Things haven't moved in a while. There's
Those
no
creatures
signs
haven't
of like.
moved in the wild. Like they've got some light dust on them.
I see. Is there any? Are there any signs of recent activity?
There is. There's like some paths trailing around in the dust.
Ugh.
Huh. Okay. I'll take a look at one of the boxes here.
You took a look at the boxes. This is some sort of room used by servants, you feel, because there's like some cards on the table. There's boxes just all over the place. They're filled with old, rotten goods and wares.
Huh. Okay. Okay. Well, this place has been abandoned for a little while. And I confirmed that this room is a kitchen of some sort.
The room adjacent does indeed look like a kitchen. It's a very fancy one, too.
Fancy kitchen. Oh, hello, Boga.
Hello.
Yeah, that
Any more
other...
vampires?
This
Not,
place
not
smells
yet.
terrible, by the way, because of all the rotten stuff.
Yeah, it's not pleasant in the other room either, full of rotten supplies.
Ew.
Yeah. Alright, well, let's check out this place then.
Well, there's still stuff across the kitchen. Let's hope there are no zombies hide. Oh, new door leading to the dining room. Lock the door. At the very least, we're gonna get a head start on them trying to attack us. What? I'm just being very cautious.
That is not a regular door, by the way. That is like one of those swing things that just swings open, like you see in saloons.
Yeah.
Oh. Oops. Well, what are the things on the sides of me? On either side? So I would
Preparation
imagine
tables
it's
and
something.
tubs clearly meant for like water storage and washing.
Can I realistically move any of those?
Yes, they're just tables.
Okay, then I'm gonna just block the door. To the best of my ability.
You decide to put a table in front of the door, making a lot of noise as you do it. A lot of noise. And one of the creatures turns around towards you.
Uh-oh.
Creak.
Like, its head just spins in place.
Okay, this is scary, alright?
Like an owl.
Well, you're the one that started moving tables.
Well, yes. The tables are turned, after all. Oh my god, that music, yes. To be continued. Did it just turn to this noise, or is it actually actively...
It's
like...
now looking at you because you didn't move.
It's not looking at me.
Because you didn't move! There's a table across, like, the bottom opening of the flaps, but your head still pokes out over the flaps.
Oh yeah. Well. Awkward pause.
Its mouth, jaw just goes open, and you see many sharp teeth.
Is it gonna shriek? It's gonna shriek. I hate shrieks.
It doesn't make a noise that you can hear. But all the other ones suddenly turn towards you. The dust waves off of them.
Well.
Okay.
Well, there's only one exit, so if they try to go for here, I have a great surprise for them. I'm not sure how well it will work, but they look flammable enough, or inflammable. I don't remember which, but it doesn't matter, because they mean the same thing.
What's your plan?
Step the heck away, and try to be out of range. And as they try to rush in, I'm gonna call in the powers of the freaking mage, and we're gonna burn them the heck down.
Setting a fire in a building. Great idea.
Is it made out of wood? Because the rest of it was made out of
wood,
metal.
yes.
But the rest of it was made out of metal. No?
What do you mean?
Well, we had to break through a metal door and the metal
door was
gate.
made out of wood. The gate was made out of metal.
Okay, well, what can I do? Well, I can... Wow, I can make a lot of clutter in this room. So, just for clarification, Thunderwave, is it the kind of spell that is technically...
Yourself.
I know, but... Is it the kind of spell that is essentially... what was it again? Immovable object and overwhelming force? I think? Like, will it move walls?
Could. If you're lucky.
If I'm lucky. Right, so it's not just... It doesn't just create a 15 feet radius around me of nothingness.
No.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, that would be pretty overpowered. Hecking heck. I'm gonna call out to Shady because this is getting out of hand.
Can you guess the fireball?
Excuse me?
Can you guess the fireball?
The mage can, but I will need to choose which one starts out the battle because I get one extra turn at the start, which I use to determine who is in control. Oh no.
Ah.
Oh, no. This is getting out of hand.
Time thinking about this, Como.
I know! I know! Mage takes control. Freaking Thunderwave. Right here, right now. All the clatter. All over the place. In all directions.
Roll me a d20 for luck.
Yes. Oh my god.
Well, I am hearing all sorts of worrying things from that direction.
Yeah, there was just an explosion.
You managed to avoid knocking yourself out because the stuff is flying all over the fucking place.
Yes.
Oh.
Some clutter flies their way but does nothing to them.
Does the actual Thunderwave do anything to them?
They're out of range. It's a 15-foot cube centered around yourself.
And they are in range, after all.
This is what that 15-foot cube looks like, Como. Let me turn on the aura for you to see.
Please do.
Goddamn. Why won't it show this?
I don't know.
It just doesn't... God, I hate this. Show me the aura. It doesn't want to show me. Okay. Point is, a 15...
Is it a 15...
It's a 15-foot cube centered around you, which means this.
By the side. Yeah! Well...
It's a level 1 spell.
Yes, and it was a massive display of just... I don't know. I lucked out on it. I rolled a 20.
You didn't knock yourself out, no.
Yes, good. But I knocked everything else away from me.
You also
Holy
broke the
crap.
table.
Damn it!
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well...
Ooh. Suddenly
Wow.
reality sweep.
Yeah, that was probably the effect of the thunder wave.
That's why you couldn't see it. Okay.
The house was rocking.
The house was on the object layer, that's why.
Uh-huh. Well, we're screwed. Do I have any movement points left? Or is it, like, not the combat stage yet? Ow.
I'm afraid that because you've been wasting all your time with this...
I know! They're on top of me.
They're rushing into the room and they are coming at you.
Well, I don't think I'm going to cast the second one.
Whoa.
And it's going to be attacks of opportunity and everything. So...
There's just a lot of, like, half-decomposed, very strange-looking beings, and they're gnawing at this poor boy.
Oh my god.
Let me take
suddenly Shady's there.
Hi, Shady.
Hello, Shady. I'm being eaten, and it's not the fun kind.
Como, what's your AC?
My AC.
For the wizards.
Checking. Yes. AC 12.
Okay, that's 2 hits.
Heck.
Okay. So that is 4 damage. There are now 2 zombies attached to you.
Oh no.
And they do more damage when they're attached to you because you're now feeling necrotic energy seep into you.
Oh heck. This is disgusting.
You also can no longer move because you are weighed down too much.
Yeah, because I'm pinned down.
You are being
well, now would be a good chance to cast the second time, but ugh, we'll see how it goes.
Shady, what do you do as you see this sad displays of an adventurer?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm bad at this.
Okay. I'm going to call up my packed longbow and start shooting. Which one of these is attached to is currently, well,
Probably the one on the front and this one at the very least.
I will let you designate them as you see fit. We're not going to be too tight on this.
Alright. Well, I'm going to use my thirsting blade to shoot twice at the southern one.
Pew, pew.
This one. Let's see. I have normal. Oh, attack the first. And attack the second.
Heck.
Okay. That would have been enough to kill it, but he gets a special undead fortitude roll.
But it's a critical, the first one.
I know.
Oh yeah, he rolled it extra damage for the crit, and he rolled the one. Okay.
Okay, he actually makes it, so he's fine.
Ugh.
For a second he looks dead, but then he's just like... Boy, your turn.
Oh.
I'm gonna attempt the same thing again. I'm gonna cast the Thunder Wave to get rid of them.
Roll me a thunder wave damage.
Yeah, let me check. It is supposed to be 2d8, and if I cast it at a level 2nd spell, then it's gonna be 1d8 extra, so it's gonna be 3d8 as a level 2 spell. But it's gonna consume the slot. Okay.
Oh man, my nose.
What's up with that? Stuffy? Allergies?
I don't know. It's something, all right. Moving on.
What?
Ooh.
That was 3d8.
Wow.
That was
1, 2,
3d8.
And okay, you do a little bit of damage. The one that should be dead, still very much alive.
I know.
Okay, that means I get 2 things first. I get some attack rolls.
Yeah.
That's another hit, and that's another... Okay, how many d4s do I need? I need 1 for the attack, and then I need 2 extra for the small guys.
How many damage do I get, by the way?
That's what I'm going to tell you right now. You got lucky, son, punk. You got 9 damage, which is not that good for what they could do.
Yes. But the mage is sissy, so that's like half of his hit points just gone.
Yep.
In a blink of an eye.
There's also now another zombie attached to you.
Oh no, did he manage to push anybody away?
They're also starting to slowly pull you apart.
Oh no. This is disgusting.
Shady, your friend's getting torn to pieces. And some of them are starting to look at you.
Ugh.
Okay. I'll cast Cloud of Daggers on this square. The one in right in it.
Yes, and it's only 5 feet, so I'm probably okay, mostly.
Right. And I have... Yeah, I guess level 3. So actually that does... How much damage? Oh yeah, 1 more. Does 18 damage.
The zombie falls dead, and Boyga is down 1 gnawing zombie. It's your turn, Boyga.
Oh, no, wait, it's... Okay, it's...
Let me check. 15-foot cone. Damn it. Fine. Dragon Breath, which is technically burning hands.
It is.
And it does require hot pepper, so I'm gonna just eat a hot pepper and I'm just gonna barf fire at them. Which would do, 1 second, 3d6 and plus 1d6 for every extra. Let's go, yeah, let's not, so, yeah, 3d6. I'm gonna roll 3d6 and it's gonna be like super low again. 3d6. But I do believe in myself. So yes, I'm gonna swallow the pepper and then I'm just gonna breathe fire at them. Piss off. They're all exactly the same thing.
So,
holy crap!
exactly
I rolled 15-foot cone. So let me see. What's the angle of the cone, by the way? Because I would imagine I would try to hit this bunch and this bunch.
Okay, so you target these beautiful boys. They are now on fire.
A tinkle. Oh yeah.
The table's on fire. The wallpaper's on fire.
Yes.
The room is filling with smoke.
Yes, I knew you were gonna play this straight. Because, you know, you don't use fire against the zombies because now you have a zombie that is approaching you that is also on fire. But it does some
Smell was
lusting
getting
damage
worse.
though. Yeah. I'll need to brush up on my
Shady,
zombie survival
please,
tactics.
please.
Please. Shady, help me! I'm horrible.
Yeah, the cloud of daggers stays there.
Mm-hmm.
Frustrating. Okay. I'll jump in and oh, right. I have my longbow. Yeah, I'll shoot twice again at this guy since he didn't go down the first time.
Okay, roll me damage. Because this is
Shoot.
really easy to hit.
Shoot.
He's alive. And he is dead. There you go. Took a long while, but you finally got him cut up into pieces.
Yeah, how many are still attached to me?
1.
Thunk.
Heck.
Which means you still take 2d4 necrotic damage.
Yes.
Potentially more, depending on how many decide to bite onto you.
Damn it.
One climbs in the sink clumsily and sort of just lands into it, because it doesn't have the agility to actually move that well. One walks into the cloud, and... How much damage is... Okay.
64 damage. 64.
Roll me 64. Okay. So, now there's a burning, smoldering, stinking pile at Como's feet.
Now, heck.
Roll me again.
Wow.
Yeah, that was
Mission
great.
complete. Plus respect.
And again.
It's not all of them. Holy
Yeah,
heck.
It's a blender of rotting meat. I imagine in a boy guys boy guys just getting more and more covered in a rotting flesh as
5 damage, by the way, Boyga.
Yes. Well, it's the mage though, but yes. He's down to 6 hit points. Oh my god.
It's your turn again.
Yes, it is. Still one attached to me.
Yes.
Damn it. Well, I do have the dagger on me, so I'm just gonna stab the motherfucker in the head. Heck. I ain't gonna bite them because that's disgusting. Yes.
The mage pitifully just goes at the boy.
Yes,
The one that's
please
biting on him
die.
takes some damage. It doesn't seem to give up at all, though. Shady, it's your turn. There's a zombie in the sink in front of you.
Ugh. That's nice. Okay. Well, I'm going to take a step back. And instead summon up my great sword and ready for... And yeah, I think it takes an action to call up weapons. Yeah, you can use an action to create a weapon. So I'll dismiss my longbow and call up a great sword, and
Excellent.
that's my action, my turn. Take a step back, and now I have a big sword.
Wow, Como, I can't believe it. You take 4 damage,
What?
which is the minimal I could roll on this.
Oh my god.
The other one goes for Shady. And does not land a blow, because Shady is beef. High AC.
Shady's beef, unlike me, yes.
Mage is starting to feel woozy, starting to feel that zombie juice.
Yeah.
For some reason, your old ghoul wound is acting up.
Shady's or mine?
Yours, Mr. Gets Bitten.
Oh no. No. Well, of course it's gonna act up. Because I'm almost dead.
And you're getting assaulted by zombies and getting bitten all over and filled with necrotic energy.
Yes. Good thing it's not some kind of biological virus that does it with magic instead. Heck.
Yeah.
So, what are you gonna do?
I look a little bit chewed up.
Maybe
Oh.
retreat?
Well, one of them is still latching onto me, right? So I won't be able to move.
Ah. Right.
Yeah, so... Let's see, Well, the stuff is on fire, so I'm gonna save the, last spell of that for this. Which bolt on the one that is trying to attack me? So that would be 1d...
Oh, there's 2 attached to you right now, so...
Oh my god. Yeah. And it doesn't chain. Well, I only have 2 hit points left, so I might as well just use all I have. So that would be the Thunder Wave again, which is like very loud, and everyone's ears are ringing.
Roll me another luck check. As you roll your damage.
Yes. Oh, 1d20. The mage is just gonna knock himself out, or just outright kill himself.
Nope, you managed to avoid hitting yourself.
Okay, so now it would be 1d12. No, wait. Thunder Wave does 2d8 in a radius with 1 extra 2d8 if I use my last spell for the 2nd level. Heck. So it's gonna be 3d8. But fingers crossed I roll something good. Damn it. It's 12 to both of them.
You destroy the sinks next to you and the furnace. And the zombies explode. The room is still filling with smoke as things are burning up.
Yes, I know. Wait, what about the last one in front of Shady?
Shady,
Well,
just finish him off already.
Yep. Great sword. Slash. Slash.
You just cut him to shreds.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Shady has a weird question, which is why the hell this mage didn't just turn over control to the guy that could use a sword.
Yeah.
He panicked.
He just stood there while
He doesn't like taking losing control, is what I'm saying. Even if in this situation it would have been beneficial, it's like it's a thing.
Also,
Yeah,
Cloud
so-
of Daggers was destroyed by that thunder wave.
Yep. Well, it's not like we need the daggers back because it's just pieces of glass.
Well,
Is the place still on fire? Because if it's still on fire, I would like to use Dragon's Breath Ice.
Okay, do that.
Yep.
Also, roll me a
Shady's
Constitution saving throw.
exiting the room.
Wow.
Yeah, I've got some bad news for you. But I'm not going to
I
tell
know.
you yet.
I know.
You put the fire out. There's still a lot of smoke.
Ugh.
So,
Yes. So I'm gonna rush out of the room and slam the door behind me because CO2 sucks.
Yeah.
So, Boyga just single-handedly destroyed the kitchen.
Thanks.
Oh my god, I just remembered something. I need to link it to you guys. I know, Safi.
I like
I
when you were
have one
concerned about
extra
using a
wood.
fireball to blow up the place, and then you just set it on fire anyway.
Yes, because Fireball would have exploded me as well. I was just like predicting the thing.
You know, Como, if you kill yourself, you get death saving throws, so you can blow yourself up consequence 3. They can't.
Ugh.
That's metagaming, but fuck it.
Oh, I'm going to take a... How's Misty doing? Mist.
Misty looks a bit funky.
Oh,
Specify funky.
A little bit like out of it.
crap.
You left her alone with a vampire.
Mist, you
You
doing
can't sense
okay
her, like
there?
you can't like sense her warlock sense thing.
Uh-oh. No, that's not good.
It's very bad, actually.
Hi?
She doesn't respond.
Okay, then. Hmm. Okay, then. I'll take a peek in this door since this one hasn't been looked into yet.
It's a study filled with books.
I still have 2 potions of healing since last time, so I would like to chug one. Exactly. Just gulp.
Yes.
How much does this restore again? 2d8?
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2, so I'm down to 1. Is gonna be... Roll 2d... Oh my god. 2d4 plus 2. There we go.
Just eat the bottle. Crunch.
Excellent.
Eat the bottle. I don't want to cut my mouth and bleed to death. Ugh.
Well,
Hey,
it's
free
healing
shards of
potion.
glass.
It's healing potion. It
It's
will just-
minerals. Healthy.
Safi actually covered the topic of exploding glass inside the person. What would happen if we cast the Dagger Storm inside of somebody?
Well, you would just throw the piece of glass at them, and then the storm would appear around them. That's generally how it
okay.
works. If you could push it down their throat somehow. Yeah. Internal bleeding.
Nice.
Yeah, so have a large.
Wait, so the
dragon-
bird is now under the vampire's control, and
You
Shady's
have
like
no idea. She's just kind of
pissing
out of it.
off. She's just kind of out of it. Yeah. Well.
Whoop.
Hello?
Nothing.
Yeah, you just stand there and hold fort. I'm not gonna. Where the heck is Shady?
Shady is peeking through this door now.
Oh my god.
You see the vampire in the fireplace. It doesn't seem to have
Okay.
moved.
You do-
Okay. So, right, the vampire hasn't moved.
To the
Well,
best of our knowledge.
Well, it could have moved and went back. So I'm going to charge at him with my great sword.
Oh my god.
Huzzah!
You decide to do the intelligent thing of taking some initiative instead of standing there zombies gnawing you. Not judging. Though truth be told, that while it is a valid strategy for zombies, one does not simply charge a vampire.
Yep. Shady lets out a mighty battle meow and
Well, he fails his dex save, so the vampire does not get to retaliate as you swing your greatsword at him. Go.
huzzah!
I'm just standing in the background and peeling off like pieces of
Jesus
skin.
Christ, Shady! Is your weapon considered magical?
Maybe? Like, well, it's a backed weapon. that I
Technically,
just-
it's non-physical, so I would consider it to be magical for the purposes of just attacks.
You can use any weapon summoned with back. In addition, the weapon gains +1 bonus unless it's
Yeah, so
a
it's considered magical.
Okay. Yep. So yeah. Well, it's a shadowy blade that I just conjure from thin air. So
You just... So this creature was going to do the cool thing of like stopping your blade midair. Instead, you cut straight through its hand and then just smash him against the back of the head with the other on the swing back. And then falls out of the fucking chair like an idiot.
yeah.
Problem solver, Shady. Beating up the vampires. You bully!
Who thought that the enigmatic, scary-looking vampires would be defeated by hitting them with a large stick?
Large sword in this case.
Well, it's still a stick. It's made of metal and sharp, but it's still a stick.
Moving right along.
Yes.
It is, it's your turn, Boygo. Go for it.
Oh, heck. Well, I suppose I could torture him for all the bites, because I have a spell that just continuously tortures a person, which is the Witch Bolt, which would be the second to last spell from this level for me today. So, heck,
Blam. Thunder.
infinite, no wait, unlimited power. I mean, I look the part too. I look like a rotten potato now, I guess.
You zippity zap the lady. The
Yes.
vampire spawn.
As it's on the
Vampire
floor.
goes bzz. What I want to know is nothing really. The vampire looks
Oh?
really beat up already.
Yeah, well. Release
gotta
the bird.
They hold up their hand towards Como. The boy got.
Oh heck.
Your leg.
Yes.
It's glowing. It's burning.
Oh heck.
You can feel strange energies pulsing through your leg. On your
I
next
was gonna
turn, you
yell.
have to take a hostile action towards Shady.
I'm gonna kick him.
You feel compelled by energies you don't understand.
Yes.
You
Damn
also
it.
feel somewhat more rotten than usual.
You.
It doesn't
Boyga's
feel that
food.
bad.
Boyga's leg has been possessed.
No, the entirety of Boyga. Like, he's filled with necrotic energy. He had a ghoul bite a while back. There's a lot of stuff going on inside his body right now.
Yeah.
And never bothered to visit a fucking doctor.
Shady, I'm gonna bite your ass. And it's gonna hurt. Cause acid.
Where's the little vampire sandal? There it is. Whoop.
Does this mean that I break the concentration of the spell, by the way?
No.
So I still
actually,
stop him?
since he has control over you, he just says, yeah, you stop that. You don't. You
Okay.
stop that. It's gonna take one claw attack because it does have that kind of ability. What's it gonna do? Oh, that's gonna be a fun one.
Does he get to decide it?
Fuck. Rolled a 1. So the vampire just kind of stumbles towards Shady, and Shady doesn't even have to do much. Like, he just goes, whoops! And
Well, I
misses.
mean, he just got get cut in almost 2.
Shady, it's your
basically.
turn again. Vampire is
Yeah.
right open for a good strike, so you get advantage on your attacks.
And it's just kind of look at this pathetic creature and put it out of his misery.
Chink, chink.
Good
Yeah.
lord.
This vampire is just getting shredded into mincemeat by Shady, going swing, swing, swing.
Shredded.
That's why we call him Home Run Shady. Boyga, what are you going to do to
Yes.
fuck up Shady?
Bite him! I am looking pretty zombie-like. Might as well, well, I guess I'm a zombie now. I'm gonna follow suit. So, in which case,
What a
bite their
lovely
arm.
decision of you to make that one.
Why?
Go, roll.
Yes. Well, that's pathetic. It's
Yeah,
just it's a light nibble. I probably broke a couple
No,
teeth at you.
actually, you break your teeth on the armor. But
Yes.
while the armor stops your bite, you
It does
does
not
still
stop
take
the
10
acid.
damage as like necrotic energy starts seeping into him too, and your wound is starting to
Oh,
act up
nice.
Shady.
Ow.
Oh,
Well, it's gonna spread.
do I take damage?
Yes, 10.
Ooh, nasty. Ah,
Time to roll.
Congratulations, you all are about to die. I mean, your characters.
Should have
Not
visited a doctor.
necessarily. Yes.
Oh heck, this is fun. Let's see, does that one hit? That one actually hits. Wow, it's 2 hits. Good job,
Oh,
zombie
wait.
vampire person.
wait,
What do you got?
wait. Does it? I'll cast shield.
That would stop one of the attacks. The other one is a critical.
Well, I'll stop the one that isn't a critical. No, wait, that's the wrong one. Oopsie. I meant shield.
Oh wait, it's a plus 5 bonus, still not enough. But I get to roll lots of d6s now.
Ooh.
Somehow, I exclusively rolled 1s on the first go. What the hell, Shady?
Shady is cheating. Shady's using his
And
magical
another
powers
fucking,
to
of course,
effect.
another fucking 1. Great. So that's 14 plus 3. So that's 17 damage in total.
Is that necrotic damage?
There's necrotic damage in there, and there's piercing damage in there.
Because I take only half of those necrotic
Half
ones.
necrotic is actually going to work out in your favor, because half necrotic would mean you'd only take. Let's take a look. See, 6 plus 3 plus. Okay. So yeah, minus 6. So only plus 14, right?
Wait.
It was 14, 17. So it would be 11. As
So
your
I
armor
take-
soaks up the bad juju.
So I take 11 damage.
Mhm.
Nasty.
Your turn, Shady. You can finish him off.
Unless you
Alright.
roll exclusively ones.
No, actually,
Ugh.
I think that if he rolled once, he'd still make it. Actually.
Shady is starting to feel woozy. Will this be with advantage or normal?
No, not anymore. Vampire has
No,
restored.
It's starting to feel like a slim Shady.
Oh no! Okay,
Now
deliver
you
your
gotta
finishing
rap.
blow, Shady. Tell me how you're gonna finish this boy off.
In a rap form.
There is a bunch of the finishing moves that I can think with a great sword. Let me just
Shady?
find one.
Shady, I'm not going to allow you to finish this man by serving him. That is too savage.
By what?
Yeah,
By
I was,
what?
Via rap.
yeah, I was interrupted, sorry. So, I'm going to slash his head off, arms off, and what good measures slash the head in half too.
So you slash his head off, head goes up, arms go off, head in the middle, lands on the ground.
You have the
Ah.
high ground, it's clear.
Then I'll stuff all the pieces into the fireplace and burn that fucker up.
What a nice
Okay.
crispy fire.
Ugh.
Why?
I'm waiting for the answer.
I don't know. Who is it?
Vampire?
Diglett?
No, bonfire. That's correct.
Oh.
You back to normal, boy? Yeah?
Boy gets
I
back.
think so.
Not feeling bitey anymore?
Well, I broke all of my teeth out, so yes.
That's
No,
good and bad, I guess.
No, you didn't break any teeth. They do hurt though.
They grow back, technically.
Whatever you
Technically,
want,
whatever.
as long as you have teeth.
Sure. Yes. Well, I mean, I can just go to a dentist or, like, you know, make whole again thing, because there's a spell like that. Just find a mage. Give him, like, a handful of teeth and it's like, fix it. Or I will kill you. Oh. But yes. What's up with the bird? I'll probably speak with, like, a lisp for a week or something, but yeah, they grow back.
Yeah, I'm drinking a healing potion.
Sip, sip, sips.
How's the bird? Is the bird okay?
You don't know.
Ugh.
Hey, the
Oh.
bird. Are you okay?
Yo, missed.
You push open the door, and there's just slices of meat in the ground.
What?
Now that's not good.
Indeed,
Are
it
there,
isn't.
are there slices of meat in the shape of mist?
To the best you can tell, yes, and they're very neatly cut. Craftsmanship.
Well, that's
Oh.
horrible. Was she carrying anything interesting?
All of her stuff is cut up. Nothing you can get out of it.
Well then.
Damn. Good thing I wasn't cut up. Oh my god.
Well, that's bad.
Is it possible for us to somehow revive her eventually? Because there
It takes
are
some
mechanics
pretty
of-
beefy healing magic to break someone dead from this condition.
Ugh.
This is not your average sword cut.
Did
Well-
it transfer Shady's attacks to her?
You don't know.
Would that be a possibility if can I like try Arcana that?
No.
Well, maybe. Oh, did the vampire have anything before I burned the body up?
The vampire was nude. Gross.
Yeah, that guy's burning. Well,
I mean, it's not that the house is empty, so like the bookcases still have books in them.
what kind of books?
You just look at the bookcase, and there's some really boring, like, fictional literature that you're like, wow, I can't believe people used to read this stuff. If it wasn't for
Angelica
this-
and the fairies, Angelica and the pirate king, etc., etc.
However, between them.
Lusty Argonian maids.
Oh, there's lots of those.
Oh, hey, that's mine.
You find a headband. It's a very nice made headband. It's got a blue sapphire color to it, and it's got a nice stretch to it, and feels magical.
Heck.
Okay, headband.
Is there anything we can realistically do about the bird, though?
No.
Oh.
You don't even have meat glue.
Well, I guess they'll have to glue her back together in hell. We'll probably have to at least give a burial. Damn.
Well, well, she's not going anywhere.
Well, not unless you know necromancy.
Not of that sort, no.
Oh.
Oh. Okay, so you said this was a study?
A study filled with all kinds of cool garbage.
Boyga, you're more of the bookie type. Want to take a look here?
Yeah, Boyka.
Heckles. What do I see?
Okay.
What does cool stuff? No, cool garbage substitute.
Well, there's a bunch of cool spellbooks.
Oh heck.
There's just all kinds of cool things, like some gemstones, money.
That's probably shady.
Like expensive old coins.
Wow.
There's something that you
Gaudy.
know called a drift globe.
What the heck is that?
A
Do I
drift globe
recognize what it is?
is a small sphere of thick glass weighing 1 pound.
Right.
If you are within 60 feet of it, you can speak a command word, and it starts to illuminate light. You can make it float in the air, 5 feet off the ground, and it just kind of follows you.
Huh. Does it have any time limitation?
Nope. It just does that.
It just does that.
Yeah.
In which case, I'm just gonna like push it off, and I guess it just kind of activates and floats around me.
Yep.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Is it possible to turn it off though, or is it just
Yes.
gonna forever?
You
float
just
me?
say the
Okay.
word again.
Okay. What was the word again?
Oh, it's
I
whatever
need to
you want.
write it down.
You don't have to write down the command word. You just know it, because you're that kind of smart guy.
Right. So the word would be Aziz Light.
Sure. There's also a word to make it float or fall to the ground.
Yes. Well, it's probably gonna shatter if it just falls to the ground.
Surprised you're not doing any with the
Okay.
headband, but sure.
You found a lamp. Neat.
You also find a book that is clearly a spell book, containing some cool spells.
Heck.
Oh, yeah.
What are they?
Let me just post the full list of spells that's inside for you to read.
Yeah. Wow. That's gonna take a small fortune to copy this. Tasha's Hideous Laughter. I love this one. Right, so let me read up what it does. A creature of your choice might succeed a wisdom saving throw or fall prone, becoming incapacitated and unable to stand up for the duration. Basically, it just makes people laugh ridiculously badly, and they just cannot do anything.
Come
You're just gonna flop around. Yes.
You take a further look at the book, and you'll find some
Yes?
other spells inside.
Oh?
These are some spooky spells.
Spooky one? Wow. Holy heckles.
Spookum spells.
Yeah, these are pretty spooky. Okay, let me check it out. But animate that is level 6.
It's level 3
Let
spell
me
by
check.
this one.
In 5e or in this particular book?
I don't know, but the source I'm using to make spellbooks says that it's 3rd level.
Yeah, 5e says it's level 3. Instantaneous, 10 feet. Heck. Well, I'm gonna spend forever copying this book, so I'm just gonna pocket it with me for now. Is this everything it has
The
for now?
creature is under your control for 24 hours. That's fun.
What do you mean? Why is it funny?
the animate death spell, the creature doesn't stay under your control permanently.
Yes, because you periodically have to like refresh it. So basically, if you have a regular sleeping schedule, you just renew it. You just sacrifice a slot to forever have an undead troll with you.
You also find this thing, like, shuffled away behind some books.
Smear it with golden ichor. When impaled into flesh, the cipher dissolves and restores the dying creature to its max.
Oh.
Yes! The bird is back! The bird is back!
The creature's already dead,
No.
not dying.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's a
Damn
dark
it.
creature. Huh. Do you want to take that?
I suppose, yes.
Yeah. you gonna function as a medic?
Yeah, considering I die so much,
You might as well become a medic.
yeah.
Oh, does the sapphire headband I found do anything
Yeah!
obvious?
You slip it on your head.
You
like a
animate
smart
and
man.
reinsert control over 2 additional creatures for each slot above third. Wow!
What?
I can have an army. In 5e, they finally did the necromancer, you know, reasonably, basically an actual necromancer, because you get extra stuff.
Hmm.
You don't just get like 1 skeleton or 1 zombie or like 2 maybe. You get like a hell of a lot.
Hmm. So,
The
what did the...
headband.
Yeah,
Put the headband on it, you feel super smart all of a sudden.
Oh,
As long as you wear the headband, your intelligence goes up to 19.
Whoa.
holy crap! How much does he have by default?
10.
Then,
Base.
Shady can
Yeah.
sort of talk on par with the mage about magic stuff.
Shady will now exclusively use long words to communicate.
whoa.
Let me pontificate on this predicament. Oh my god, this is gonna be just amusing. Sad bird. We didn't save her. By the way, how did she die exactly?
You don't know. Maybe the whole cutting into pieces thing.
Yeah, I know, but like out of character. Or did you not like...
Oh, I'm not going to tell you.
Oh.
Yeah, were there like any kind of footprints or something leading away from the corpse? Other than ours, I guess.
Well, there were footprints going out and back in. There were some footprints going up the staircase as well.
Hmm.
Crap. Well, yeah. We still have the 2nd floor to investigate.
Yeah, and the shed outside.
Is there ever... Did we pick up everything of relevance in this place, by the way?
Unless you want to take out all the books.
Well, maybe just a couple, because I like reading. And fictional stuff is neat.
What kind of books are you looking for specifically?
Well, first and foremost, what are the things that I'm lacking at? I keep trying to roll for nature and history, and I keep failing. So, nature and history books, if there are any.
You find a comprehensive guide to recent history.
Mhm.
You also find a very exciting book called The Basics of Biology.
Ooh.
If you can study this tome for 10 minutes, you get a +1 on your next check of that sorts.
Nice. Okay, well, I'm just gonna slap them into the bag and follow Shady.
Yep.
At least the place is not on fire.
Don't forget to add them to your inventory.
Yes.
Okay. Wait, nah, no. Like, were there any books on maybe time magic or chronomancy or something?
Do you notice
Yeah.
there's an unusual large hole in books in the chronomancy department?
Haha, well, that's suspicious.
Your body's gone, and there's a giant blood smear going up the stairs.
Okay. Boyga? I'm
Yes?
here.
You're not there, Boyga.
I know.
Shouting. We have... There's there's something upstairs.
Oh no, chicken nuggets ran away.
No, her body most likely got dragged away, judging by the large smear on the ground.
Oh heck, well, somebody stole our chicken nuggets!
That's very disrespectful, Boyga.
She's not gonna... fine.
I'm pretty sure Shady would take some offense to you talking about their students like that. His little patrons.
He just killed his own student, I'm pretty sure he does not.
I'm chugging another potion of healing.
Gulp.
Oh heck. Well, I'm gonna use my last one and deleting it off the inventory, because I don't have any more. So that would be 2d4 plus 4.
Heck.
2d4 plus... Oh, no, 2d4 plus 2. There we go. Yes!
It's...
You feel great?
Yeah, I hope so.
You do that little thing Asterix does, where he goes with his feet and goes. Whoop, whoop.
Yes! Yes, but I've done 2 of them, and that's plus 16 back to the mage, so he's back to 18 hit points. Ugh.
I'm surprised you're
then.
letting Shady keep the headband, because don't forget that you're an intelligence-based caster.
I know. We'll decide this later. We have a bird stealer.
What's your intelligence, by the way?
16.
Mages is 16, yes.
So now the cat warrior is more intelligent than the mage.
I'm gonna bite you with the broken teeth. As is light as I ascend the stairs.
What a twist. Aziz light.
Yes.
You walk up the stairs, you know, at the higher area. It's a bit darker here because the light shines down into the room, so...
Where should we move? Oh, I can see Shady. Can you pull me too?
Go left. The right a bunch.
Yeah, I just
Great.
yeah.
Click.
Something.
Oh, no, here. I have an orb floating around.
Do my magic cat eyes see anything?
You see so much, in fact, that you are blinded. There's something extremely powerful nearby.
Blah.
So you just try to look into the strobe, so to say.
You're in a dark room, you looked at a strobe light just as it turned on. The blood smear goes straight forward into this room specifically.
Right then.
I think I know what's inside. Wow.
Good job, Shady.
Is this how the room looks?
Hmm?
Is this how the room looks in the chat?
The
room has a lot going on in it, by the way. There's a lot of like scary decorations. There's all kinds of fancy tools and equipment. The most notable thing is a small piece of... You have no clue what it is, but it's on a small pedestal and it's on a workbench. Over underneath the M.
Okay. The Halloween room.
Spooky room. The blood smear ends like right at the door, at the threshold of the door.
I look up.
You see a ceiling.
Okay. No, nothing here hiding up there.
Except the ceiling.
Very dangerous ceiling. Well, could collapse.
You might want to kill the band. They're getting out of hand.
Okay.
I feel very nervous being in this room.
I know. I've been nervous this whole thing since I got eaten and possessed, and I broke my teeth, and that hurts.
Yeah, Boyka hasn't had the best day.
Indeed.
Covered in zombie guts and yeah. Okay, so the blood smear just ends at the door.
Perfectly smooth.
Ha. Okay. How do you disbelieve illusions and stuff like that?
With a wisdom save.
Wisdom.
Nope. It's real.
Okay.
For all intents and purposes. Should I roll as well?
Go if you want. If your character has a reason to believe it's not real.
Well, I'm just gonna squint at it real hard with suspicion.
The power of squinting.
Yeah, it looks real to me.
It looks realer to you than it does to him.
Yes.
It's hyper-realistic.
Oh no, it's hyper-realistic blood! We're the creepypasta. God, I forgot about that.
Okay, so...
Yes.
Games. Can I identify what's on the pedestal from across the room?
You squint at it. It's a small, round object, and has a sort of nub at the top.
Okay.
Looks a bit like a pill canister.
Okay. Do my relic or weapon senses pick something from it?
It's the thing that's blinding you.
Okay. Oh, and in my... while I was doing the whole vision scouting thing, in what room did I see the thing that might have caused the whole sphere incident? The thing that was broken.
Thing that was broken?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, last time
funky
when
thing
I was...
is that this is that room, and that is the item.
Oh.
Uh-huh. Well, I'll take a closer look
As you
at
approach the item, it starts to shift through time.
Ah.
You start to notice
What?
that it shatters and then reforms and then shatters again.
Well,
You probably
It's-
shouldn't touch it with your
It's as
bare
if you're not
hands.
moving through the right dimensions as you approach it. And because you have 19
Exactly.
intelligence, you're smart enough to know that.
Heck.
right then. Would I... Okay, would my Shadow Lord abilities be... Like, could I move through the dimensions in a more correct way?
Well, you are approaching it, like you are standing near it. That's not what's going on.
Yeah.
Like, a better way to explain what happens is, you know how if you travel away from an object at light faster than the speed of light, you starts to go backwards? That's kind of what you're experiencing, is you can go back and forth, and it just moves according to that timeline.
Ah, okay. Kind of great thing going
It's as
on.
if your distance to it is like sliding up the time button on like a video.
Yeah. Okay, it's a great puzzle.
Heck.
What is the puzzle?
Well, do you know the video game Braid?
Yeah, I know, but what's the puzzle?
The puzzle is, how do I move faster than light?
How do I catch it? Okay.
You
what
haven't
if
touched
I...
it yet, so...
Yeah. Well, so if I move closer to it, the bottle starts to break.
Yeah, but then it also starts to reform.
Boyga, try moving closer as well. Let's see if that does anything.
I do exactly so, very carefully, as I twiddle my thumbs because I have no idea what's going
As
on.
Boyga moves, the clock moves along the timeline once more.
Okay. So, Boyga, could you move, like, back and forth for a little bit as I try to catch the bottle?
Well, I wiggle my hips to and fro,
It's
I
not a
suppose,
bottle, it's like a flat cylindrical object.
Well,
with a
yeah,
knob on top.
the object. I try to
As
catch
it shatters
while
apart,
it's...
by the way, every time it shatters, you see like hundreds of tiny metal pieces flying out of it.
Yeah, well... Yeah, I try to catch it when it's still a whole.
Are you sure you wish to touch this object? Yes, no?
If it's exploding, it's probably gonna blow your hands off.
Do I have a... Okay, my scholar's bag probably includes a backpack, so I try to snatch it with my backpack.
What?
Okay, so you think it's a great idea to just snatch it in a backpack?
Yeah. Do I? With my now heightened intelligence?
Don't know. It's as good a plan as any.
Well, there's no room for caution in life lived to the fullest.
You snatch the bag over it. You suddenly phase out of existence from Komo's perspective.
That's not new.
Yeah.
Wait, did Shady disappear?
Yeah. He put the bag over and now he's gone.
Not again!
Shady flickers in and out of existence over the course of the next few seconds, as Shady experiences about 5,000 years of history in a random order.
Whoa.
Then, the time stops. And you see a strange human figure, elvish perhaps, working on the item in front of you. As your backpack
Elvis Presley.
Oh, please.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh, please.
Yes.
Okay, I'll observe them.
Well, you can't really observe them if you're... Wait, is it happening, like, do I see it or does Shady see it?
You don't see anything. To you, Shady vanished.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm just scared very much.
Shady is traveling through time.
Can I just read the read aloud block of the adventure? Because we can't go forward if I don't.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
yes.
Did the figure actually say that?
No.
Oh.
This is the narrator telling you to shush.
Okay.
The point is, you see the man working on the small tool, and you see him pour some strange magical goo on it, filled with odd glittery components. And as it touches it, he does some incantations you can barely understand, even with your growing intellect. The whole room begins to shiver and shake, warp, as if space itself is tearing itself apart.
Oh no.
And the man is blasted into a ashy shape on the wall. Boyga, you can see that shape. You can see that silhouette of like someone on the wall and then getting blasted with soot is what you see.
Oh no. Can I tell whether or not it's Shady or not?
No, because it was the person that Shady was observing. And then
Heck.
Shady reappears in the room. The clockwork is now in his hand. It's ticking
Holy
softly.
crap. Wow. Are you okay? Shady's like 5,000 years older now.
No, he experienced it like a split second.
Oh. So it was like a recap. Okay.
The recap of the last 5,000 years. It's all you need to know to understand the next season.
Next season.
All right then, I have a thing now. And
The whole room is starting to shake.
Oh no.
uh-oh.
You touched the boss button. Whoops! Because the ceiling's
So-
starting to tear itself off.
Off as in upwards or
The
downwards?
ceiling is going up, as if it's torn out by a tornado.
Okay, Boyga, it's running time. Time
You
to
don't have
run.
to-
You walk
don't have
towards
to
the
tell me.
doorway, and as the wall tears off, you see that there's no floor.
Oh.
You are high up in the sky now, and there's a giant storm overhead.
Oh shit, that's the Wizard of the Oz.
Okay, what is the thing in my hands doing?
It ticks softly.
Can I do something with it?
Before
Like-
you get the chance to fully examine the item, and think about what you could potentially do with this tiny little piece of clockwork, a very scary, shady figure is standing on the opposite side of the room.
Of what?
Of
Of
where,
this one.
well, room is a bit of a generous term right now.
So it's over there. Right?
Yes.
Oh heck, I was close.
Como was close. The figure looks none too pleased, even though you can not make out any facial features. They are a swirling mass of dust. They hold out their hands. And they beckon you...
Return the slab.
Return it.
Return the slab.
Who are you? And what is this? What is it?
The creature
What does it
reels
do?
back its hand and forms a lightning bolt with it.
Holy fucking shit!
You were given your one and only warning.
Yes.
I dodge.
Roll me your dexterity saving throw. Boyga as well.
Oh no, because we're standing so close. Yes.
I use my Mythic Surge to roll that again.
You hit the deck, and so does Boyk. As a crackle crashes through the sky. As you hit the deck, you see the world below you. Man, you see the village, but you don't see any bubbles anymore.
Okay, well, that's good.
That was probably what was responsible for it. Damn.
Boyga, do you have any, like, feather fall or something like that?
I'm sorry, what? Featherfall? Yes. I have one that can save me, and the mage actually has some more, but...
You can affect multiple creatures with one casting.
Yes. So I'm just gonna grab Shady by the nape of the neck and just kind of jump the fuck out.
Wee.
You jump off the platform.
Yes.
You are blown up by a wind and held in place.
Oh.
Ah. Okay, not that simple.
The creature does not answer you, and just winds up another lightning bolt.
And now we're, like, in place.
Roll me a strength check to pull out of the winds. Don't ask how it works. Saving throw, please. The one that no one ever uses.
Oh,
The strength one?
Strength saving
Strength
throw, yes.
save.
Because you're in winds, it's pretty easy to manage to wiggle yourself loose, as another lightning bolt just crashes through the air, and the figure decides to step forward.
Mhm.
In the process,
I'll-
conjuring a large lash of shorts.
Oh no,
I'll-
I'm not this kinky.
I'll try to tinker with the clockwork.
You fiddle with the little nodule on top, and you're not quite sure what you're doing. But something is happening. You feel it in your guts.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
The figure starts to distort slightly. Boyga, what do you do?
Well, at the very least I can explore what the heck is this gonna do. So, I still have my bow, so I would attempt to use that. Oh, wait, 1 second. Let me check the inventory real quick. Yeah, no, I'm gonna stick with a bow. I'm just gonna aim at the center mass of this distorted creature. Heck.
Go again.
Do it again?
Yeah,
Sure.
you get 2 attacks.
Yes.
You manage to land 1 blow. There's an arrow sticking out of this this shifty figure, but it just falls out as the sand shifts around too much.
Heck. Does it actually do any damage, or
You
none
don't know.
that I can see? I see. I mean, I don't see.
How
Any
would
damage.
you tell with this thing? Okay. Shady, your go. Or have you done? Oh, you were fiddling with the thing. The creature.
Yeah, can I try to do the fiddling intelligently?
Roll me an intelligence check.
Intelligence.
Don't be stupid, be a smarty. Come enjoy the kobold party.
You don't do anything particularly intelligent with it.
That was a good burn.
So
Yeah.
they swing
Try-
the lash
try-
around, whoosh, and hit you both, or at least go
Shit.
for a hit. God damn! Could you not, please?
What did they roll a 1?
They rolled a critical on you. Okay. I'm gonna have some bad damage for you. You can take 8 damage as you're just smacked across the face.
8?
Yes.
Okay.
The both of us?
Only Boyga. You actually have
Okay.
thick armor. You're a sturdy boy.
I got slapped in the face. I lost my
and
teeth.
it's a glowing mark, by the way.
I ate. Oh my god! Not again. This is like this is the character's reaction now. Not again.
I mean, is this like the history of the main villain from Borderlands or something? He gets his
Probably,
teeth
yes.
broken, he gets humiliated, now he gets a glowing mark slapped into their body.
Yes, I'm gonna be the handsome boyga now.
Big heck.
You'll have to make yourself a handsome mask first.
The creature charges
gonna
up
make it-
some sort of attack in their other hand, and it is now Shady's turn.
Oh, damn it!
Oh, wait, both of you can give me a reflex saving throw, or a dexterity saving
Oh,
throw.
dexterity.
Man.
Shady is fat.
I'll use a mythic search to re-roll that
Go
dexterity.
nuts.
So-
Como, you
I'm gonna
snatch a potion out of midair.
Oh, how?
Well, there's just stuff flying all over the place. And they just
Oh,
have
heck, I
like
just-
a potion flying at you, and you just go whoop.
It hits me and like I instinctively grab it and I just have a potion.
I would like to
Do
point
I
out
know
by the
what
way
a
that you rolled
potion is?
dexterity, not a dexterity saving throw, as I said.
Oh,
But you did make it, so
Well,
you now have in your
good.
possession, or better said, specifically in your hand, a potion
Yes.
of greater healing, which is a 4d4 plus 4.
The same thing though.
wow! I can chug it while I'm getting pummeled in the face. Nice.
Indeed, indeed. So,
Okay.
Yes.
your turn, cat boy.
Okay. Does the thing have any other controls on it than the knob on the top?
I need
There's
to
a
go
little latch on
AFK
the
for my...
side that you can pop open to
1
review
minute.
its interior.
Okay, I'll pop the ledge.
You see many tiny just you know how fractal images look? I want you to imagine
Yeah.
that, but in like clockwork form.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I probably seen that somewhere.
Roll me
I-
an intelligence check, or an intelligence saving throw if you wish.
They're both the same thing, I think.
Yeah,
Like,
for
I
you
got
it's the same
that.
thing.
Intelligence.
Your head is just racking, trying to
Oh,
comprehend
wait.
what you were looking at.
Wait. That's below 5, so I'll use my last mythic search to try and
Go
reroll that.
nuts.
Yeah.
You actually gain some semblance of understanding of what you're dealing with. You can sense.
Okay.
Safi?
Yeah, what?
You just went robot and then completely silent for a couple seconds.
Now I'm here.
Oh,
Yes.
I didn't notice.
You gain some deeper understanding of this item.
Hmm.
Not exactly is it?
He doesn't quite know, but he has that gut feeling on what he might be able to do to do some real damage with this thing.
Oh, heck.
Okay. I think I'm getting the hang of this thing.
Boyga, what are you
Yes. Well, I'm having a bad feeling about this. What is the reach of this creature?
doing? I'm not telling you. Its whip is
You're
large.
not telling. It's large, so I'm technically within range, so... Oof!
Considering it could hit at Shady at least 50 feet.
Yeah, well... But I'm still within range, so I'm gonna use my swords. I wanna hit it with my sword! Bam. And I assume I can attack twice, so
And
that
you
would
can
be...
use a bonus action for another one.
For the third one?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. I'm not gonna bite it, because... that would hurt me more than the...
You
So it's just
slash.
a whirlwind.
And you
Yes, it's a
slash.
whirlwind.
And you slash. There's a whirlwind of swords slashing at sand. You don't know what you did, but you sure did something.
I sure did something. Also, is it possible for me to just do that? Well, I would still have to move up, yes.
Oh, great.
Oof.
Como. It grabs you by
Yes?
the neck and lifts you off the ground with ease.
The creature?
Yes. And it's starting to choke you.
God damn it. Harder! I might as well freak it out. Maybe it will let me go.
It takes 7 damage.
I'm just
as
gonna
its-
make
as
it
its
weird!
phantasmally sharp claws just slide into your neck.
Oh my god.
And the claws, by
Yes,
the way, as they
exactly
slide
like that.
under your scales and into your flesh,
Yes.
it feels like there's a torrent of energy coming through.
Oh my god. I am not having. I'm having the worst day today.
Shady Constitution saving throw.
Shady, I'm getting my throat ripped out, so.
Shady manages to avoid being frozen as a ball of ice flies towards him, but his strong, manly chest just bounces it off. With that, it's Shady's turn.
Okay. So, do I have any kind of inkling as to what I can do with this?
You can use your
thing?
magical aura, like your own self, to sort of reach inside the mechanisms and twist them and turn them. What do you hope to
Okay.
achieve?
Well, I hope to possibly. Maybe I'll try to reverse time on the ghost thing because I suspect it might be the elfish guy I saw. So I try to rewind time on him.
D20. Flat D20.
You have no more mythic surges.
Nope.
You hold on to the notch at the top, begin twisting. You see the clocks, the hands starting to move backwards. You feel a strange wind blowing through your body. Boiga feels this as well. Something that goes through every inch and every cell within you. As you see cracks appearing in reality itself. And the creature lets Boiga go and walks back a couple of steps.
Does this only affect the creature?
It seems like it.
Wow.
However,
well, I'm gonna.
reality is very much cracked, and there are now holes in the floor.
Oh,
There's
damn.
just nothing there.
Okay. Do I get the feeling that continuing this will be a bad idea?
You get the feeling that continuing with this could have any number of results.
Well, I'm either doing good or destroying the world. Who knows?
Well, it's not like you see cracks in reality like off in the distance. It seems to be mostly local.
You just see holes of absolute darkness, I guess.
Or nothing. Holes of absolute nothing.
Boiga, what do you do?
Heck, well, I'm just trying to hold my neck together.
The wounds have actually vanished.
Oh! Wow. That was, Ugh. Well, it's
It was
stepping
the
back
most
and
awkward
I assume...
feeling you ever had, by the way. To feel your flesh just grow back like that.
I know. It's weird. Well, I would imagine, since the creature stepped back to the room, also it was 5 feet to the left. I think.
No, you don't
At
move
least
back.
originally. No. I said the creature was 5 feet to the left from where it is right now, if it's going back in time.
Yeah. And?
But it didn't move to the same location.
Yeah?
Huh. Did its wounds disappear as well?
You don't... That doesn't have any visible
I
wounds.
don't know. Oh my god. Well, but on the bright side, I'm outside of its range, right?
No, you're still within the 15 feet lashing range. And whatever spell it's
Oh.
going to throw at you.
Oh shit. Well, if I do move out, what kind of attack of opportunity is it gonna do?
Nothing. Attack of opportunity is only like direct area. You're far away enough that you could just get out of the way of if it tries to hit you.
Okay, good, because that's what I'm gonna do, and just kind of shuffle along the wall for as much as I can afford.
There isn't
Well,
much wall.
There's no wall. Yeah.
They're like shards of wall remaining.
Right. So I would try to move away from the creature outside of its range of its spell and of its slash, but stay on the solid ground without falling out of this thing floating around.
Yes.
And then use my bow.
Pew, pew.
Again. Yes. Is it twice?
Yes, twice.
It's twice. Heck.
2 more arrows stick into it and sort of fall out over time.
Yep. Hopefully it's doing some damage. The Swiss knot music is very good because I got killed so many times by the elves with bows and arrows.
Suddenly, the platform you were on is starting to fall down because it
Uh-oh.
controls it.
Oh yes, because it lifted us up, now it's lowering us down. Holy crap.
No, it's dropping you down. It's gonna smash the platform into you.
Wait, we are on the platform.
You
Is
are
this
on the
gonna crash
platform.
it
The platform literally drops down instantaneously. You're gonna start accumulating fall height.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Does the Featherfall still function?
If you cast Featherfall, it stays active for a little while, yes.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. So we just kind of float down.
But if you fall way too low, it will wear off, and you will start accumulating fall damage again, as far as I remember.
The mage has one more charge left of his first level spells. So if it's a first level spell, let me check. Yes, it is. I'll be able to recast it.
Okay.
So at the very least, we're not going to splatter on the ground just yet.
The thing is, though, the platform goes back up too.
Oh, heck.
So
We
you
crash
both-
back into the platform?
You both take 4 damage as you just slam into it. Featherfall is not designed for moving objects.
Yes. That's 4 damage extra. Done.
Your legs hurt.
Heck. I know!
It throws away its whip and starts conjuring up something big.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
Shit!
If
Both
it's...
of you.
if
Another
it's char-
dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity. Phew.
You both managed to snatch another potion out of the air. There must have been a lot
What?
nearby.
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of potion do I snatch?
Greater healing.
Nice.
We should both probably use it.
You're not that low, all things considered. Like 44 plus 4 is a lot.
Hmm.
Point is, Shady, what are you gonna do? You've got a potion in one hand and you got your clockwork in the other.
I'll quickly stash the potion and try turning on the knob some more. Try to rewind time on this thing.
You hear the
Pour the
mechanisms.
potion on the clockwork.
It gets harder
Kill
and
the
harder to
time.
twist this dial back. And you start to feel as if reality itself is providing friction. As more cracks appear, things just vanish into black holes and voids. It feels as if you're, like, when you're twisting it, you can't stop, and it feels like you're breaking your bones doing so. The creature in front of you suddenly stumbles back, walks on the air, doesn't seem to be affected by, you know, the lack of floor under its feet,
Right.
but has a large glowing scar across it.
Heck.
Okay, I think I'm doing something. It hurts like hell, but...
I'm going to roll you some damage because that... Basically, you twisted your hand out of position. You take 10 damage as your hand just hurts like all living hell.
Okay. How much?
10.
10.
Ow.
You feel that if you
Kitty
try to
cat.
do this again, you might split your head open.
Okay.
You're not a strong boy that can do this kind of stuff reliably. But, what is Boyga gonna do with his time?
Ugh. Well, I'm pretty low on hit points, so I'm going to chug the potion. How much does it heal again?
4d4 plus 4.
4d4 plus 4, so let me roll that. 4d4 plus 4.
Gulp.
Gulp. That's 15 back. Wow.
Double your hit points.
Yes. And I tossed the bottle at the thing.
Okay. Now,
Right, so... what action is this? It's not a bonus action, it's a normal action?
We'll just say it's a secondary action, so you still have your basic action.
Okay, so then I'm going to use my attack. Or attacks, I suppose. For the longbow! Yes. 1, 2.
You shoot at the creature, and
Yes.
you lodge your arrows just in more of the sandy parts.
Yep. Is there, like, any semblance to, like, center mass of this creature that I can
There's
see?
a large glowing crack across it.
Well, ooh, I would like to aim at that.
Okay. In that case, only one arrow hits, but as you hit it, it feels as if everything immediately around you pulls in every different directions.
Wow. Do I get just pulled to
It's
pieces?
as if space itself is warped for a second.
Holy crap. Am I warped with it?
You're fine.
Oh,
Like you
just
can
the
sense
space
it,
around
but it's not like to you. You're in that system, so you can just look at it, and you don't notice it. But to a
So it's
particularly
like a
far away
pulse.
outside observer, they could notice it.
So it's like it's a pulse in space
Yep.
and time.
If you had very accurate equipment, you could detect what was going on. Kobo, I've got bad news for you. I need a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, holy crap! Good thing I'm a very agile
So the
lizard.
creature
huh?
unleashes a powerful attack, causing weird bolts of sort of magical lightning to come from above, and they start to break apart the platform because they don't
Oh,
need
no.
you around. You're not relevant to this conversation. Shady is.
Uh-oh.
So you have to march your little piddly ass back over there.
Where?
As the
Which
platform
direction?
starts to shrink.
Oh, heck.
Within the line, please. You cling on
Yes.
to the side and pull yourself up, and you're like, wow.
What? Yes!
Okay.
You're a great DM. You always know what I'm gonna say.
Shady, what are you going to do?
Well, I'm not feeling that great then, so I'm going to chuck down the greater healing potion I just found, luckily. 44 plus 4.
Go. What a roll.
Holy crap.
Shady's feeling fantastic.
Yep. Oof. Much better.
Now what?
Okay. So, last time I turned the knob, he got a large crack through him.
Yeah, but you're gonna pop your hand off.
Well, nothing for it then. More knob turning action.
Roll me Constitution saving throw, please.
Constitution.
You can feel a pressure across your entire body, squishing, then pulling.
Mm.
You can feel bone shifting out of alignment, some
Oof.
cracking.
Mm.
You feel terrible.
You dislocated your arm.
I dislocated my everything.
Yeah. You kind of fall over,
Mm.
and you take 13 points of damage.
Holy crap.
What?
13 points of damage. He just broke his arm.
You just broke everything.
Yay!
The creature in front of you is starting to look destabilized in many ways. The glowing crack grows wider and wider.
Yes!
What are you gonna do, boy guy? The storm.
I do have a face... Yes, I have a face dagger that is supposed to penetrate anything. It's like a atom sharp, 1 atom wide edge.
super.
So it's supposed to-
Super deluxe magical mumbo gumbo.
Yes! So I'm just gonna rush it. I'm gonna stab the freaking cut in the thing.
Roll.
Yes! Stab it in the crack.
Roll again. You get another attack.
Yes! Wow!
You were hanging on to this creature,
Yes.
and you're trying to stab at it, but it's just a little too difficult right now.
Yeah, it's probably shifting from place to
Opposed
place.
strength check as it tries to throw you off.
Strength check? Yes. Wow!
Hmm.
It's very hard to hold on to a sandy creature, yes.
So you both kind of pathetically flail
wait.
and slap at each other because he rolled a 1.
I'm stronger than you piece of shit!
What were you saying, Shady?
I was just wondering if Boiga had any mythic searches left.
I do.
He doesn't use them.
I don't usually use them, yes.
I mean, big climatic boss battle, why would you use them now? There might be another phase.
Technically I rolled a 2. Can I re-roll?
Yes,
or
under
is
5.
it enough? Fair enough.
We'll have
Well, let's see.
re-rolled the first attack.
You get advantage to your next attack because you are holding on tight.
Wow. I'm very clingy.
Like, you actually managed to wrest the arm aside and get a perfect spot to start hitting at.
Yes.
Shady, it's your turn. Your hands hurt
Okay,
just
well.
thinking about touching the nub again.
Yeah,
Wait, if he stops moving it and just lets go, does it start winding forward again?
You don't know. But there's cracks in reality all around you. Like, you know how glass cracks? That's kind of what the whole world looks around you like now.
Yes. But the thing is, if we're doing damage to it in the past, when it moves forward, it's gonna stack. It's not going to, like, heal itself, as if we were rewinding it back.
Yeah, Como, we get it. Fun stuff.
Okay, so I'm going to just keep hold on the knob, not trying to turn it further. Just
Constitution,
keeping it,
please.
just keeping it where it is.
Good, because you would have lost your fingers if you tried that. Like, you can feel it pushing hard against you. The creature is frozen in air now. Como only has to roll for damage on his next attack.
Only the roll for damage, but it's 1d4 plus 3, so it's twice.
Yeah.
By the way, can I attack with my other hand?
No, you have to hold the device with one hand and manipulate it with the other.
Okay.
It's 2d4 plus 6, basically.
Como, roll me. Just roll an auto-critical, basically. Just roll for damage twice.
I rolled a high and a low. Wow.
Incredible. Roll again.
That was 2.
Now you get to roll again. You roll 2 attacks.
No. Oh, 2 attacks and both are criticals?
Yes.
Oh, okay, so then that would be... So basically you roll twice. Yeah, okay. So it's going to be 2d4 plus 6 again. There you go. What?
You rolled the same thing twice?
Yes.
Amazing.
Well, yes, it's the same dagger hitting the same thing frozen in time, so I just hit it twice perfectly.
Yeah, kind of deja vu attack.
It has 2 cracks, I stab it up both.
Ugh.
Up your shaft. Up your crack.
Hot.
Yes.
No, I'm hot. It's like, oof.
Does it actually do damage?
Well, so the phase dagger.
Mm-hmm.
What was it? What was it about again? What kind of dagger is it?
The phase dagger is a regular. Let me just pull up a description because it's also from D&D technically. Dagger. Description of it. Whoop.
That's what made him.
Well, they have the same base stats and general vulnerabilities to rusting, burning, etc. as regular iron daggers. Phase daggers ignore defending monster PV, which PV is protection value.
That's not
Which
what
is
this dagger is. I didn't even know the phase dagger was a thing like that.
It's technically D&D thing, kinda, sorta.
Point is, as your dagger sits
Yes.
inside, and you pull it out, like, you take something funky with you. Like, the dagger starts to act up very strangely.
Ew.
And then you stab it back in, and there's just a whole lot of nothing. The clockwork seems to have stopped time itself completely now.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Shady, you sit
there's
there,
a-
and nothing is happening. Like, literally nothing.
Oh.
Okay.
You don't feel as much friction on the nub as before.
Okay, I'll try to turn it further.
Did you break the clock?
I don't know. Did I?
No,
Is it the...
not that you know.
Mm.
As you let the nub turn forward again, time starts to move. Forwards, no less.
Well, that was unexpected.
You suddenly hear an earth-shattering noise off in the distance, and see a column of light piercing the heavens.
Holy crap.
Crap.
The creature in front of you is starting to basically erupt in all kinds of energies, floating up towards the storm overhead.
I'll keep turning the knob.
You don't have to. It automatically turns whenever you release it.
Ah. Okay then.
You're not, like, stuck in time or something.
You.
Boyga, the platform you're on is starting to fall.
Oh no.
What do you do?
I'm gonna hold on for dear life, or at the very least I'm gonna jump over to Shady, which seems to be staying at the same level.
With the last bit of solidity to this ashen creature, you push off and land on the platform itself.
Yes.
You can walk over to Shady if you wish.
So is the whole platform and we on it falling?
Yes.
Uh-huh. How about that fete fall, maybe?
Yes.
Now might be a good time.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna wait until the last moment, probably. It's rebel and material. Well, yes, I have a bunch of feathers, so... Heck yes. Feather fall. Thanks, Mayo. We'll see you around.
Bah. Okay.
No more music. That's a shame.
So, the platform and lands and the crash. The building is a mess. But you're on the ground.
Yes.
Oh, while we are falling down, I look towards the city or village.
Mhm.
What? Do I see any of the spheres anymore?
Nope.
Well, yay. That's
The bubbles
good.
were gone. It was like at the start of the battle.
Yeah.
Once
yeah.
you started touching this thing, the bubbles disappeared.
Yeah, by just making sure that that was still the case.
And so, you're on the ground. The storm seems to have decayed.
What about the creature?
The creature was, like, dissolving.
What about the pillar of light?
It's off in the distance, like, way far, but it's extremely bright.
Holy crap, what exactly is it?
Well, we don't need this map anymore, technically speaking.
I suppose not.
So you remember those fancy, dancy lighthouses off in the distance?
Yes, is it lighting one of them up?
This one lit up.
Oh, holy shitballs.
Well, they're not subtle about it, at least.
That's 3 of them now.
Well, actually, you notice that, while this does look like the light, this is not the kind of light you'd expect it to, supposed to have to light up. This is different.
In what way?
No, it's just a little bit too much fanfare.
Fanfare? Like music?
It's more like the whole thing blew up, or got shut down, more than it turned on.
Ah, well, that's good. I hope.
Well, I mean, we've just exploded the thing, but we still need to blow up the rest of them.
Well, yeah, but still, one down. That's good.
I'm just accumulating scars. Holy crap, I need to keep track of all of this.
And we are collecting strange, possibly world-ending artifacts.
The artifact seems to have significantly lessened in power by now.
Heck.
Alright, so is it still ticking?
It still ticks. It's still a nice little clock.
But it's probably not going to run time for much.
It doesn't have the same oomph it used to.
I'm sorry, what?
What
kind of powers does it have?
Shady gets to talk.
Yeah,
yes.
Do I still sense, like, relicness or magic from it?
There's still a lot of power in this thing.
But is it, like, the same kind of blinding level it was before?
Nope.
Oh, that's good. Okay, well, I'll put that in my bag.
Da-da-da-da. You got a piece of... got a little clock.
Right,
Tick-tock goes the
already.
clock.
It's
Kind
an
of
alarm
was.
clock.
Okay.
Zafi,
What?
I need a list of injuries, real quick. Where did the zombies bite me? Did they bite me in the leg?
They just kind of bit you in your arms, your legs.
Yeah, but you said the leg is glowing.
Yeah, where the ghoul bit you.
Yeah, so that's the injury where it was. So, okay. Bite injury on the leg from the ghoul. And also got lashed in the face or something, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so broken teeth. And there's a... How exactly does the lash look?
Just like a big, round, long shape on your cheek.
So it's like a gash across the face, okay.
Yes.
Is it glowing? I mean, still? From the time lash, I guess, from
Yeah, it's still
8
glowing.
lash. Oh wow, glowing. Well, at least it looks badass. I strike a neat pose with my like ripped clothes, and bleeding face, and bleeding gums, and bleeding mouth. It's like they look badass.
Yep. So, there you are.
At least we didn't die. Oh, and I also got my throat ripped out, and then it healed back up. That was really weird.
Yeah. Okay,
So as you're on the ground, you can see that much of the building is basically being destroyed.
Yes, I'm gonna find the softest pile of snow that I can, and I'm just gonna face into it, back forward.
Do we
Just
see
fall into it.
any trace of mist?
Well, she missed standing like next to the gate, which was blown out. She's like waving at you.
Oh. Well, I'll wave back at her.
She's like, "What the fuck, man?"
What do you mean? You alive?
What do you mean I'm alive?
Yeah, Okay.
It's clear that time flew differently for them, so ask them to recount the events that led up to current moment in time.
I was about to.
Sorry.
So, what do you remember happening like recently?
Well, I was waiting downstairs, and then you came back, and then you said, "Hey, how about you go upstairs and check some places?" And I went upstairs, and I checked some places. Then I heard some ruckus downstairs, and I walked downstairs, and there was no one there. So I decided to wait outside because I got lost.
Uh-huh. Well, I didn't tell you to go upstairs at any point, so... Well, that's good. You're alive. That's great. Do I sense anything weird from her? Her Warlock connection is back on.
Yeah, the Warlock connection's back.
Okay.
She looks fine.
Maybe that was an illusion or something then. Who knows?
I'm just happy the bird is alive.
Well,
as I'm lying in the snow.
Well, the main thing is we solved the time bubble thing. And I have a new clock.
And I have new scars.
I show her the clock.
She's like, "Wow, that's pretty cool."
Yeah. Yeah. I just used it to rewind time and stuff.
Not so.
Indeed.
I wouldn't believe you.
She doesn't do it.
Well, this is the sort of stuff you do when you're a Lord of Shadow.
Fair enough. Did we get to do? Did we finish up what we were supposed to do, or?
I think so. Our goal was to put an end to the spheres plaguing the village, and we seem to have done that.
Cool.
So, let's head back to the village then.
Go back to the village. There's no like weird time holes in the ground. You notice that a lot of the cultists are kind of like, yeah, because their great magnificent project has basically been overthrown, and they could see the whole thing from down here. And so a bunch of people come out to you and like, what the hell happened up there?
Oh, there was a broken magic thing, magical artifact there, and we basically fixed it.
Neat.
It had nothing to do with these ashen fools.
They just kind of go, but there was a storm. There was a storm of our lords.
Nah, no, that was a time storm.
No, it was an ash storm.
No, it wasn't.
How would you know? Or you just bluffing?
We've set some loose before. Actually, bluffing would work, but
I'll yeah, would that be a persuasion or deception to
Deception.
convince them?
To convince them
Convi-
that
Because we're lying to them, yeah.
Nope, it was just a storm. A time storm, but yeah, nothing to do with your ashen stuff.
I'm just gonna grumble and walk off, all upset. Oh, look, their sensibility's been hurt.
Yeah. Yeah. Take that. Widows.
Well, the townsfolk are like super happy that everyone's like back to normal. Whee!
Did they actually notice the passage of time?
They don't seem to. Like they just kind of popped out of it.
So they'll need some bringing up to speed, I suppose.
There's
From
not
those
that much to be
that
brought up to
outside.
speed to.
It's like people
It's
took
not-
over and we blew up a mansion.
They'll probably
yeah,
just go up there.
I'll quickly take the glory for the whole saving the village and driving out the ash cultist thing.
Persuasion check, please.
It was me. All me.
Oh.
Haha.
They do have a reason to
Shady.
believe you, so like most people are like, well, that was nice. Cool.
Shady Steel Singer, the Time Lord.
Wow.
What?
Shade's accumulating
that's-
titles faster than he's accumulating levels.
I know. I just hope he's actually keeping track of it because I am at some point want to introduce him, and then I'm just gonna go into like a half an hour recollection of every single title.
Anyway, unless you want to do something specific, I say this is a nice cutting off point.
Sephi, look at this one.
I'll take a look at that after
I am known
stop the stream.
Okay. It's all good. I just want to lie down because I've been beaten, I've been killed, I've been lashed across the face, and I got my throat turned out, and I also bit Shady, and Shady's apparently much tougher than he looks.
Yeah. Shady wears armor, unlike you.
I look fashionable at the very least.
Point is that you guys can't get like a room and all that to take care of yourselves.
Yes.
You also get a level up out of this.
Oh heck.
Nice.
There's a lot of stuff to track out for.
Can I also get a statue here as well?
You'll have to negotiate that later. They're just trying to. They're just being happy right now, so they're not gonna make any deals because they're a little overexcited.
I suppose that's understandable.
Yes. Oof.
So we get a level up?
To 6.
Yes. And I suppose a long rest as well.
Yep. You get to take all the time you need to partake in festivities as people are like organizing big celebration.
Yay.
Plus, we blew up the lighthouse.
Mm-hmm.
You've achieved 1/6 of your objective.
Yes. 5 more to
Spectacular
go.
Fashion, no less.
Yes, that was epic.
Yep.
It's just gonna mean the next time is gonna be disappointing
Why?
because you can't ever punch up. But
Oh.
putting all that aside,
Yeah.
there are like lots of pets. You get lots of pets from people who are like, "Yay!"
Thank you. I like pets. Pets are good.
I need to think on something else to give you because of your achievement of. Actually, I'll say the clockwork does. What the clockwork will allow you to do is it can function in one of 2 fashions, and it can use those both independently from one another.
Okay.
You can either rewind a recent roll, basically undoing up to a minute of mistakes.
Uh-huh.
However, doing so, most intelligent things tend to remember that they've been time warped. And it's only like the local area, so you can't just reset the entire world a minute.
Yeah, it's like people are having like a deja vu moment.
They have a deja vu moment, things can get confused, or like, whoa. The other thing you can use is you can sort of like, you can sometimes like set a little alarm. You can essentially do what that... There's a divination spell for this, where you get to roll a dice ahead of time, and you get to use that whenever you want, for whatever roll you want.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
So I can use it to just make a roll.
You
ahead
roll a
of time.
d20, And whatever number that is, you can use that for any other roll that's made at any point during the day, and say, I want to use it. It can be a low number, and you can use it against your enemies, or a high number and use it for yourself.
Heck.
Okay. Bank a 1d20 roll. Cool.
No.
Hit dice 12, so I get to roll 1d12 for the hit points increase.
Yep.
Okay, so roll.
Okay, I'm gonna cut the stream now, unless you want to say something.
No, we're good. Thanks for tuning in.
Ooh.
Hope
Yep.
you had fun.